out the latest Tekken 8 news that came both from the closed event as well as the recent press releases. And this is going to be stuff from other creators since I've uploaded most of my good footage I could upload. Who was that said what's up just now? Oh, that was Junktail. What's up, Junktail? How you doing, man? So anyway, we're going to jump right into it. The first video is going to be from Arsenalty, and this is a Double Jin character breakdown. Let's see what he's got for us. I think this is maybe about right for the volume. Maybe a little louder, like right there, something like that. Damn. Oh, back four still good. That's not a surprise. Let's see what kind of war combo he has. Oh, this is balcony. That means he broke the. Oh no, he. That move was so cool.
Let me tell you something about Devil Jin, alright? He's always been the top tier, but in Tekken 7...
Do I have this on the max quality?
No one! Alright.
But in Tekken 8, there's hope for our Devil.
These bread hats have been driving everybody crazy. Y'all seen the bread hat?
Let's get into it. So the single hell sweep no longer launches, and a new way to combo...
Oh, what the hell?
Whoa. Are we just gonna act like this man didn't walk into a shopping center and steal the whole outfit? Devil Jin...
That was already crazy. I didn't even know his hell sweep doesn't launch anymore.
And his alternative costume with the aviator jacket. Too clean, man. And the way he screams now, he actually sounds like he's pissed, and it's so much more powerful. So a single hell sweep no longer launches. The new way to combo from the hell sweep is you hell sweep and there's a laser follow-up 1+2.
Oh yeah, that new move. Okay. This move is cool. Yeah, it just lasers your ass. So I guess you have to commit, but you have to commit anyway. It's not like hell sweep by itself is not committal. If they block it, it's launch, and if you whiff most of the time, they can just launch your ass. So it was always a committal move. I don't think that's like a nerf or anything like that. If anything, that makes him cooler.
This move will only knock down a wall splat without heat, but whilst heat is activated, you'll get an automatic laser.
Oh shit, you get a combo. That's cool. That's dope.
This makes his hell sweep mix up quite scary in heat because the spin animation
if you try to crouch
disguises itself as a hell sweep, and you can't sidestep to avoid it because it's a homing move. The range isn't very good though.
That's pretty good. It makes the electric better too because if you try to crouch electric, you get hit by that new move. That's pretty good.
Still doesn't knock down on normal hit, so I have a feeling
it's a heat engager.
Use crouch dash 1+2 or while standing 2 in your hell sweep mix up. Forward 2 is also a heat engager, which is pretty good. Still a frame slower than Jin's though. Devil Jin has a new flying stance. It's called Mounting Crow. Future Ty speaking here. It's not Mounting Crow, it's Morning Crow. I clearly can't read. So whenever I say Mounting Crow, just know that it's Morning Crow.
Okay.
This stance is used for combos, but also...
Whatever. That's why I tried to get too crazy with the move names early, because you just never know. And then sometimes they change the move names on you.
Mounting Crow 2 1+2.
Demon Slayer becomes Tooth Fairy out of nowhere. You're like, what do you mean it's called Tooth Fairy now?
Can do the 2 by itself to mix your opponent up a little bit, but it is -13 on block. He has 1, which is a +9 on block mid that also spikes on hit. This move can be sidestepped.
It's +9? Did he say it's +9? That's fucking ridiculous. Holy shit.
It's -29, mate. Your opponent can Google the move before you finish recovering. But I feel like the main move that Mountain Crow was built for is forward 1+4. This is a new high where Devil Jin...
Whoa, what the hell is that? That's like the gunshot from Victor. What the fuck?
Is if you hit it, you're +16. So the Mountain Crow 2 is guaranteed.
Oh shit, that's cool. That's just like Victor. It's the same shit. That's dope.
The chain hits or gets blocked, Devil Jin will go into Mountain Crow and fly towards them automatically. I like to think that you could do Mountain Crow into nothing and maybe get a sneaky down 4 in or something. But yeah, it's an interesting new move. You can duck and sidestep it, but it has whiff punish potential, even though the startup's a little slow, and the range on that is just crazy.
Yeah, Morning Crow is a cool name.
Sometimes
it's worth learning the move names because some of them are like lore names, right? Like the name of the move has to do with the lore of the character.
Now 21 frames. It's 1 frame faster than Tekken 7, but it no longer does anything on counter.
Oh, but it's not special anyway. It's just a regular old low.
I was surprised to find that he still has his old down forward 2, but it does nothing on counter hit. It's strange to me that Jin's down forward 2 is more Devil-like than Devil Jin's.
Yeah, that what the fuck is that move? That must be a story thing.
Take that back on my Jin main with the best
You know, in the story, Jin, he's trying to learn how to control the devil power without becoming devil.
Wow,
Wow, thank you, Marky D. Holy shit.
Will guarantee the 2, and if the high
Thank you so
hits, it will
much.
knock down
That's
a full
crazy.
flat. You can't hit confirm the down forward 1 into 2. You do have the option to delay the 2 a lot, but of course your opponent can duck.
For real, thanks so much, Marky D. I appreciate you, man.
Like this, but the old down
Holy shit, that's a lot of subs just to start the stream
I'm not
off.
sure how to feel about this. Let me know what you think in the comments. Forward 1 plus 2 can no longer be cancelled, but it's now only minus 12 on block. Back 1 2 can still be
the metal cat.
It's still the same. Down back 1 plus 2 at full charge gives a guard break, and you're plus 10.
Shit, I haven't been
so
to her
you get
stream
a
in a
free
while,
1-1-2
but
if your opponent blocks it.
I bet it's gonna be
I'm
done.
gonna
Everybody's
abuse
gonna
this
have a good ass time
so
streaming during
much.
Tekken 8.
Down
All the
forward 1 plus
community
2 is
regulars
now
that
back
stream
1
all the
plus
time.
2, and it's only
The
minus
top
1 on
players,
block.
and
It
then
was
the
minus 4
players that
before.
are pretty
There's a
good and also like to
crazy
stream themselves for
backswing
fun,
low
like the
heat
mean mans
engager
of this
at back
world
3.
and the
It's
middle cats
minus
of this world,
18 on
and
block,
me
but
too.
look at
I
that
think we're all gonna have a
evasion.
good
I
ass
didn't
time.
test his combos much, but this is what you could do from an electric.
I'm not even saying that to insult Main Man, by the way. I think Main Man is really good. He's not like a Tekken World Tour like level guy. That's what I'm trying to say. He's actually good as fuck. He's probably better than me. Me versus Main Man first to 10. I would love to fight that matchup, by the way. Me versus him. But me versus Main Man first to 10, he probably would win pretty commandingly. 10-4 or something like that. Alright, well that was a little bit of Devil Jin, guys. Let's go on to the next one. He's got another breakdown video for Lee Chaolan, and I kind of want to see this because I keep getting questions about Lee Chaolan and what he can do. Thank you, Freak Master. He said, I'm going to be looking into Azucena until they bring back Miguel. Hell yeah. You trust me, you're going to like Azucena. If anything, she's like, you know, when you just have too many options and it's like the character becomes hard to learn just because you have too much stuff to do. If anything, that's Azucena's only problem. She has so many amazing moves that it's going to take a while to figure out how to use everything. But for real, she's scary. Oh, he has a new voice? That was a new move. Oh, he gives you a rose during the heat smash?
I really liked Tekken 8 Lee. I don't know why, but he just felt quite satisfying to play. Maybe it was the back 2 loops with the Tekken 8 combo system. I think it works really well. Or maybe it's the voice. Yeah, I think the voice is getting me.
This game has really huge stages, so that's definitely a new voice. Come on!
Has a bunch of just frame moves like 1-3-3, which is one of the best punishers in the game, and the 3-3-4 grab. Well, when you activate Heat, these moves are no longer just frame.
Oh, that's immediately sick.
The thing is, his voice prompts will tell you whether or not you actually hit the just frame version, whether you're in Heat or not. But if you do hit the perfect inputs whilst you are in Heat, you start to recover.
You get more heat back. Oh, that's dumb good. That's so. If you're a pro, then you get into Heat and then you act up and you do your just frames and you get heat back. That sounds dope as hell. And then even if you fuck up, you still get the just frame move. That's amazing.
Combos when you're doing your back 2 route. And if you use the sway in neutral, the move becomes +5. Lee has a low heat engager, which is really good. With his string 1-2-4, the last
his engager is a low. That's sick.
So much with my mashing, but you do have a fast version and a normal version. I think it's more plus on hit if you get the fast version. Forward 2 also has a slow and fast version, which again in Heat, it's always the fast version. Speaking
Damn, he did a good job. He got really in depth with 2 characters in a short amount of time. I barely got to get in depth with Victor, and I had like an hour and a half tops.
Not bad, not bad. Another heat engager is forward 3. It's still safe at -9, and I can imagine it being good for heat dash combos. But I'm not a Lee player.
That's
back
sick.
4 counter hit, down 3 counter hit, and 1+2 counter hit all give you full combos. I think a move like down 3 in Tekken 8 is really good. Not too many characters get a fast counter hit launcher unless they commit to a slow move or string. His up back 3+4 counter hit launches now. I'm not really sure how useful this move is. I think it's used for
no, that's all right. That has moments where it could be good.
I had a feeling that his battle armor would grow on me, but I saw him in the story mode and the way he's just standing around.
He looks like is he have a Ferrari armor on?
I'm sorry, man. I can understand going in a different direction and making the character.
Is that supposed to be a Porsche or a Ferrari?
But about that class. That style. They could have even gone back to his punk.
Oh shit.
That would have been more interesting in my opinion. His alternative suit is a suit and it is more on the classy side, but it didn't really blow me away.
He looks like a matador. What the hell?
Was his crib. God Damn! This is a nice house. It has 2 wall breaks and the first one takes like 3 hits to break it, and you get a really nice view. I like how the chandelier falls as well when there's an impact. It's quite satisfying. I also want to talk about Lee's Magic 4. I know he can combo from the 4-3, but I didn't test the 4-4-4 and I noticed it in the moveset later on in recording. I'm really annoyed I didn't check this because Magic 4 is not really a thing in Tekken 8.
Not really. He's right.
I think his general wall combo is still the forward 4-3 into down 3, but I also hit the down.
He could have something new.
Up forward 3+4 wall combo.
I'm not sure right now what the most optimal wall combos are. I think that we might be, all of us might be missing 1 or 2 hits in the wall combo that we could be doing something like that. What the hell?
If you try to slide at point blank range, you're gonna get fully launched for it by a while standing move.
But you can make it. Oh, that's pretty good. What the fuck?
If you slide at max range, it's safe. Most of the time, though, I think it's going to be around -13 to 14, so you might not get.
So you don't get the same punishes that you used to. You gotta do a different punish. What the hell? But then it doesn't side switch and all that. It looks like way different.
I'm not sure if it launches or something like that.
Does that mean that what did Shaheen change too? I wonder about that.
He still has Hitman stance, and I didn't really notice many changes in the stance. He still has all of the same moves as he did before. The only change I noticed is that the sweep into tornadoes on counter hit. But most sweeps do that now in Tekken 8 anyway.
Yes, almost everything is basically large down back 4 now.
I think they're the same difficulty, but I had about 3 Red Bulls at the time of this recording, and I was chilling.
What's up, Umbra Black? How you doing? Also, what's up, everybody on YouTube? So Seamus wants to know who's these are. These are from Arsenality. Arsenality? Is that how you say it? Oh shit. All right. Well, that was the end of that one. Let me see if he has anything else that's good for us to watch. It's like a breakdown-ish or something like that.
Good morning.
Good morning. That's good. I like that he has that on the channel. I love that shit. Good morning. No, that's it. He's got one more video about Reina, but this is more like a casual, like he's having fun kind of video. Let's see. Who do we want to go to next? Did Aris upload his stuff? Avoiding the puddle. Let's check his channel real quick. I just want to see what he uploaded. So I'm very curious his opinions on stuff. Let's see. I'm gonna go to videos and wow, it's like a 36 minutes. Okay, hold on. We might need to come back to that. How about let's look at real quick before that. There's someone that uploaded the whole Victor move list, and I kind of want to see that with this is gonna be a Vortex. I'm sorry guys, and I'm gonna put you through this, but I kind of really want to do this. So this is Victor move list breakdown, and this is by a fellow Noctis player that's much better even than I am at Noctis. He's actually super good. It's FeedDX. So FeedDX has taken the move list, and he's kind of gone through it and talked about it a bit. So I'm gonna do this move list, I think, and then we're gonna go to Aris and we're gonna listen to what he has to say about Dragunov, because you know that Aris is the expert Dragunov player. He's good as hell.
Is in flame.
So let's take a look.
So Tekken 8 move lists are not like the normal.
This video, I'll link it to you. I'll link this video to you guys that want to see it yourselves. This is gonna be from FeedDX, and he's talking about all the goodies. So here you go. If you guys want to see the video directly, don't forget to. In fact, I'm gonna do the same thing. Don't forget to thumbs up, guys, and support the guys. I'll make sure to sub to Lord FeedDX as well. All right, let's go.
Lists.
You guys do the same, all right? Be like me.
So
make sure to like and subscribe.
It says you get like empowered heats.
All right. So the first move, this is so the 1-2 or the 1-1 and the 1-2. You can actually do 2 afterwards, and he does like a follow up. So he has a 4-hit jab punish. I don't know if it does a lot of damage, but it's a thing.
So here,
this move's really good. So heat down 2. It's safe, and it starts combos. It gets you into heat. It does a lot of stuff. It's really useful.
Heat dash when you land a heat engager and hold forward. Heat smash is that rage drive.
Yeah, and the heat smashes are low. I don't think it's safe on block. I could be wrong.
You can use Monsieur Samurai during heat. It's a special move, and he only has access to it during heat. Notice that he goes into stance after he hits this. So he hits the sword,
so
and
you
he
stay in
goes into
stance. Yeah, and then you got a stance mix up on them. I didn't get to use that move a lot.
And I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. Are empowered, I believe is what that says. Are strengthened. That's this move. And then this move. Both moves are stronger in heat, like bigger knockback, more damage, etc.
The down 2 in heat is crazy good.
This is saying, let me translate this.
So this move from the idle stance, what it does is it gives you heat meter back on hit. That's already cheap. It's also a screw and it's safe. It might be plus.
He gains meter back when he hits the sword.
Yes.
Okay. This is heat burst. How you manually go into heat. They're all pretty generic, like mids.
Well, we just learned, by the way, that Leech Outline has a low one, which is kind of sick.
All right, and then now we start. Oh no, these are his heat engagers now. So forward 4-1,
4-2-1 or 4-1. Sorry,
1+2, and
that one's good.
There is a difference here. So there are two animations when a heat engager hits, as far as I know. There's this animation where they are on their back and get up holding their head, and then there's another animation here where they tumble over. My understanding is the tumble means that it can wall splat, whereas the non-tumble means
I learned.
And I think it affects how you can do heat dash combos as well.
Thank you, Fee.
If somebody in the comments knows, by the way, you can help me clarify. So like this animation where they're still standing won't give a wall splat. So down 2 will not wall splat at the...
But 4-1+2. And you want to use 4-1+2 anyway. 4-1+2 is a good ass
back
move.
1+2, he's knocked onto his back. These are all heat engaged, right? Flying Gentleman, out of stance, he knocked onto his back. And then this is Monsieur Samurai, heat exclusive move where he pulls the sword out. Excalibur, also a heat exclusive move.
That move's
Longinus,
cool, the death from above.
Nice. I think he has versions of those moves, they're just not heat empowered. This is his heat smash. So there's repeats in the move list, it should be noted. And then this is his rage art. You've probably seen it in the trailer, but I'll let it play for the sake of letting it play.
This
nice
rage
to see,
dope.
I guess, the damage values. At full health, it does 55 damage. Rage arts, of course, scaling with more damage the lower HP you have. Now, we're in the official move list. Here we go. First, 1-1-2. So the combo
27
counter in
damage
this
is a
game
jab
now
punish.
true. What that means is if the combo counter stops, the move is not a real combo. So what that says here is all 4 hits of this string
That's right. It's guaranteed. It's
are
guaranteed.
natural.
He's
Once
correct.
you hit the first hit, they all hit. And he gets a +3 frame advantage. Basic etiquette. 1-2 +8 on hit. 17 damage. 1-2-1. This is, so you can see the combo counter dropped, right?
That means it's not
So we
guaranteed.
did the third hit and there's no combo. This is a flip over, but I believe you can see the icon up here. This is his tornado move. So when you're doing like your beginner combos, this is probably how you're gonna do.
It's
a lot
one of the
combo
easier
extensions.
screws. I never used that
So,
screw move because there's too many other
1-2-1,
cooler ones,
probably
but
unsafe
it
on
is a
block,
thing.
but hard to say. 1-3, a high-low natural combo. That's cool. So if the jab hits, you
Pretty
can't
good.
block the second hit, I believe,
Pretty
as
good,
far as I
yeah.
know. Nice little round ending cheese. You guys will want to practice labbing against that and low pairing it. Here's 2-1. This is a really, really good move. 2-1 goes into, first of all, by itself is +5 on hit down here. I know it's kind of small. Sorry about that. This is +5.
I can see
And
it. I think that's small.
it can go into the perfumer stance. It's also part of his 10-string combo. We'll talk about that too later. 2-2, and then on hit or block, the third 2 transitions to his gun. Right? So that's what this this notation says. I'm not going to try to pronounce
Shots.
Polish, but
yeah. So the
2-2
shot
into
the
2
shot
on
is
hit,
always a
goes
high,
into gun,
and it always
on gun,
transitions
he
to
transitions
EADO
to EI
stance.
stance. That's what this red thing is saying here.
EI.
And
EIDO.
does chip damage.
EIDO
on
stance,
block.
is that how you say it?
That's what the gun
Anyway,
does.
that
He's
anything
in
that's a
stance
gunshot
+4.
move always transitions to the
Right.
EIDO stance.
3-1+2,
EIDO? God damn
natural
it, that
combo,
word is so
you can
hard to
see,
say.
And is +5 on block. 4-3-2, not a full combo, but a strong
It's a
knockdown.
counter
I
hit.
imagine
That-
it's
that
being
was a
like
counter hit
low
only.
combo ender.
It's a counter
What
hit
I
only,
expect out of that.
actually. And it's confirmable. That
Needed
move is better than
1+2.
he might
This is a
realize at
15
first.
frame, and I believe in the trailer this was a counter hit launcher. So 15 frame counter hit launching mid, probably not safe. Although if it's safe, that'll be nasty. Manual EI stands 3+4. We'll talk about that
What's
more
up?
later.
Wait till you hear this.
4-2-2-1-2. This might also be a wall combo thing because it's not natural the whole way. But
Yeah, that might be a
the
mix-up.
first forward 2-2 here, sorry, the skip is so big, is a
Forward
13 frame
2,
high.
2, 1, 2. Okay.
So depending on counter hit properties, maybe
But it
it's
could be a
natural combo.
13 frame, like a
Forward
punish into a
2-2,
mix, something
again,
like that.
13 frames. And then he has a different
Some of these
extension.
moves
So
that
it
are
looks
not
like he has
have
the
natural
1-1,
combos.
which
Some of
is
them tend to be
mid,
hard
and
to
he
use
has
if they're not
forward 2-2-2,
confirmable. But
which is
I want to
+5.
note, particularly the 4-3-2. That's a
Perfumer,
confirmable
forward 3,
string.
another manual stance entry. You can cancel it with down forward after.
What's up, Kaneda?
Forward 3-1 or forward 4-1. This is a heat engager. We talked about this. Forward 4-2. This looks like a natural string. Pretty nasty. If this is safe, that'll be really good. So that's obviously going to be duckable.
So he has
Well, actually, that's
4-4-1
not
and
true.
4-4-2.
Tekken 8 has added a lot
4-4-1
of
heat
jailing,
engager.
which means even if
4-4-2
it's
is a
high,
mix
you
up
might not be
maybe.
able to duck it. Okay, so this is a 14 frame mid into a middle again. If this is a safe string, that'll be really, really good. Long range kick poke. Durandal.
You shouldn't stop playing a video game because of somebody else. Wait till you hear this. Sometimes you just gotta agree to not be friends and just move on with life. You're gonna stop playing a video game because of another person? That's nuts.
Nice little detail. Pausing here. Yep, 13 frame. Down forward 1. And then the second hit is a high. Okay, so you probably can duck the second 2 hits. Down forward 2, Arcadia. So 15 frame, launch. Down forward 2. We don't know if it's safe or not. Judging by the range, this might be unsafe on block.
I have no idea. No, but the CPU didn't really punish me for this move a lot, but it's not typical for this kind of move to be safe. Typically, this kind of move is gonna be like at least like 12 frame or something like that.
Using his knife. As a Noctis player,
Tekken's not. You don't have to play only Tekken.
But all I really want is
you're gonna buy Nintendo and play only Mario Brothers.
Not the end of the world. It's more like a Kunimitsu down forward 2. Iridescence of Loyalty. Down forward 3.
That sounds silly to me.
3-4-2. Let's look at that again. This will probably be a combo extension. I know that shield burst attack does tornado. It has a tornado property, and you can see that here. And it does chip damage on block. So if they're airborne...
Yeah, but you're quitting over one person. That seems ridiculous to me. You're quitting because you had one bad experience.
Selfish Miranda. This move is really cool.
Fuck that guy. Just move on with your life.
Combo trials later. Down forward 4, he does a knee. 13 frame knee. First of all, 13 frame knee is nasty. A poke that can't be parried. Victor's not.
Yeah, but just to play devil's advocate, you think you're gonna play Tekken 8, wait till you hear this the whole time, and you're never gonna have an interaction where one day somebody's like, man, you know, that's annoying what you did to me today, or you know, you're just assuming that you're gonna go through the whole game and you're never gonna have that type of interaction that you had in Street Fighter 6. The truth is, the same type of thing can happen to you again.
Takes the sword off his hip and uses it to.
Why think about it? You know what I mean? People are just gonna be people.
Yeah, he takes it off.
You know how much hate mail I used to get playing online?
Concave cut, down 1-1. This is going to be a key low for Victor for sure. This seems like a
word.
Really
okay, understood. Understood. If you're tired of the game, that's different. Like if you're tired of Street Fighter 6, then I get it. I'm just trying to. I just don't want to discourage you from enjoying Street Fighter 6 because you had one person that made you not like Street Fighter 6. You know.
High extension that is natural. So if the low hits.
Because let me tell you, when Tekken 8 first comes out, there's gonna be a lot of scrubs, and they're all gonna complain about the littlest things because they don't know any better.
The range he's left at is
decent. Scrubs, you know.
We don't know. Maybe you can loop down 1-1s and they can't do anything about it. That's gonna be pretty nasty. But because it's high, it's probably gonna be launch punishable if you duck the first hit. Pretty good move, and probably not.
Yeah, that down 1 too. I need to use that, and then the down 1, or is that the down 1? I think that this move also. I'm not sure if it shows it. That down 1-1. I think it transitions to. Can I go back a little bit further?
We don't know.
I think this move transitions to. I think this move transitions to stance also.
He takes it off his hip. That's neat. Concave cut down 1-1. This is going to be a key low for Victor for sure. This seems like a really nasty low. So down 1.
I don't know, Diogo. So D Santos in the chat wants to know what time the demo is releasing. I'm not sure. It could come out tonight, really late. They didn't really give a time.
What's different about this low is
it could be tonight, really late, or we could have to wait until 6 a.m. tomorrow.
He gets the high for free.
Knowing Bandai Namco, I'm gonna guess on 6 a.m. Pacific tomorrow. I'm gonna guess that's the time, but I could be completely wrong. Like midnight could flip over and the game could just come out.
And they can't do anything about it. That's gonna be pretty nasty. But because it's high, it's probably gonna be launch punishable if you duck the first hit. Pretty good move, and probably not parryable or low parryable because it's a weapon.
Yeah, no, it's not your bad at all. Don't say my bad. It's a good question.
Damage,
very good question.
18 frame power mid. Don't know if it's safe or not. I doubt it would be safe.
It would be cool if it just comes out randomly tonight. That would be pretty awesome.
In down 3. Good manners.
I would love to wake up in the morning and see people already posting like pull combos and stuff like that because I want to play pull for a little while.
Probably has safer properties than the down 1-1 on block. Down 4, fine salute. This is 2 frames faster, 16 frames fast.
That's pretty good. 16 frame low.
And he's still standing. So his only ducking low we've seen so far is that dagger.
No, so MA in the chat, YouTube wants to know how long do I think demo will run? I think the demo's gonna be forever. Like once they put a demo out, it's gonna be. You can always just play the demo. And part of the reason for that is because on Steam, they want you to be able to have a demo because let's say you're, 6 months in, you hear about Tekken. You never heard of Tekken before, you hear about it. What's up, Romanova? How you doing? Let's say 6 months into it, you hear about Tekken. You got to be able to download the game and test it to make sure your PC's even fast enough to run it, right? Because this is an Unreal Engine 5 game. It's intense. You can't just be throwing like, a whack graphics card in here hoping it works.
Directly the same. He does a downward slash with a dagger. 14 frames.
Thank you, Romanova.
That's a really fast poke.
I'm glad.
Second hit comes up for 18
right now, today, what we're doing, Romanova, I'm looking through everybody else.
That will lead to mix-ups and combos.
Well, to D Santos in the YouTube. Yeah. The outfits are really cool now, Romanova. You're going to like them. The guys and the girls, for that matter. I'm going to have a lot of fun making the characters look like KO. I like making my characters like KOF characters sometimes. So I'm going to have a lot of fun doing that.
19 frame mid.
Yes, I believe so. To Mohammed, Mohammed. Dang, I gotta stop trying to say people's government names out because I don't want to be throwing people's names out there on the stream. I'm sorry, but yes, you'll be able to play until the release date and after the release date too. It doesn't matter.
Looks really, really good.
My understanding is once the demo comes out, you're gonna be play the demo. Even if you never buy the real game, you can play the demo forever.
Go under highs and maybe even some mids if the mids aren't very good. 20 frames. So this looks like a lot like Lars is low, right? But Lars is much slower. This is probably because of the counter hit launch closer to Leo's down forward 2+3.
Yeah, it's a good move.
It's so fast.
It's really good.
I'm curious to see if it's
down back for a counter hit.
Block. Like if it staggers Victor if you block it, because
that move too, it doesn't say it there. Let me see if I can go back a little bit. This move, the down back 3 that he showed, this is a counter hit starter. Oh, it says it. It says counter hit, I think. Yeah, this is a counter hit starter. Why did it skip like that? That's weird.
2+3. And it's so fast. I'm curious to see if it's launch on block. Like if it staggers Victor if you block it, because lows of this type tend to be launch punishable.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to be doing that, right? Because somebody could be in the stream and they just want to talk to me, but they don't want to be known that they're in the stream, right? So I don't want to be.
So they're gonna be airborne. You're probably
so there's also chapter 1 of story. That's correct.
But really cool animation.
And Liam Tank wants to know who's this talking. So I'll link the video one more time. This is VDX. And he's a well-known Noctis player, just like I was. In fact, in the late era of Noctis, he's considered one of the top Noctis players in the West. And you know, he's taking his take of Victor, which I want to hear too, because as a Noctis player, I think that he knows a good amount. So.
Oh, he has a
but don't think like that too much either, Liam. That's a silly way to think. Don't be thinking about what's so-and-so's credibility. You should just watch what everybody has to say about Tekken and learn.
Or like headbutts.
Because there's going to be a lot of people talking. Don't be like, hey, is that guy a good player? Why are we watching this guy's video? That's a silly way to think. You're not going to learn that way, bro. Trust me.
Nice little 2-hit string natural.
It's double mid natural combo. It will splats. A wall. It's good in combos too. So let's say you want to get them to the wall.
Slow, probably a decent whiff punish to wall splat.
It is a wall splat move. He's right.
Pretty nice. Back 4. This is an interesting move. It's a little weird. It looks really stubby.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a lot of range.
It doesn't have a lot of range, but it's a tracking move. Sometimes you need tracking in your life.
And it just gives +13. Like it doesn't knock them down or anything. So I'm not sure what the use of this
tracking
move is.
See the icon?
It looks like it breaks the walls, so it'll wall splat. But I don't know if this is going to be a good move. We'll see.
He might need that.
Back 1+2. This is a 15-frame heat engager.
Heat engager.
Noctis is one of Noctis's favorite moves I have is up forward 1. It's like a Steve back 1 with a knife. 13 frames fast. This one is 15 frames. But it also has armor. So not exactly the same, but may function similarly. He has a backswing blow here in back 1+4.
It's not that good. The backswing blow is kind of trash.
Yeah,
it's just to have it,
that's cool.
but it's not that good. He also has a teleport. I'm not sure if they're going to show it in the move list, but if you do backdash up back, you know how many characters will get like they'll get like a backflip or something like that. He gets a teleport away. It's pretty good.
That's what the red subtitle means. And then Excalibur is the heat version, which does a super knockback, probably breaks wall. It breaks
look at the damage, by the way. Did you notice how much damage it does?
I don't know.
It does a chunk. That's what's good about it. You don't need a combo. When the move does 54 damage by itself, you don't need it to be a combo.
It's a pretty simple move. So
we don't know yet. Tiger Shot. Tiger Shot wants to know what time the demo's coming. No idea, bro. I'm hoping it comes tonight, but if you're asking me right now, you got to give me a time. I'm going to assume it's not coming until 6 a.m. Pacific tomorrow.
Or up 1 or up forward 1-1. If you press down or 3+4 after, he goes into EI stance, canceling the second hit. I'm not going to try to say that, but that's what that means. If you hit the input, he doesn't do the second hit. He goes into stance instead. So he'll spin and just cancel.
Up forward 1 and then you press down. Yeah, so that's the thing is that up forward 1 and up forward 1-1 is a double mid string, and the first part goes into stance. That's the part that matters.
2. This is a 19-frame mid, probably a counter hit launcher, and it's homing. I didn't see that it was homing in my first watch. This is like Noctis's forward 1+2.
Okay.
But because he can do it out of standing, it'll come out a little bit faster and a little less telegraphed than a dash input move. Not to say that it was like, you know, reactable or anything like that, but dash inputs and no dash inputs actually make a big difference in a lot of interactions. Peaceful Shoes. This can be done with up forward 3, up back 3, or up 3.
I mean, to be fair, he's not the only person that has a win on Arsene. Arsene doesn't never lose.
Knockdown or launch. It's a pretty underwhelming move on hit.
Anakin beat him in Italy last year.
This is his hot
let me think.
knee,
who did he lose to recently?
And it comes out in
he has a couple of L's recently, but Arsene's his
frames.
overall win rate at tournament is very high. That's part of why Arsene's he's so popular right now. His extremely high win rate in tournament.
That doesn't
win every single tournament he enters, but just most of them, just almost everyone.
Something I find interesting is that a lot of Victor's hits are one hit but do multiple hits. I kind of like as a player doing multiple inputs.
He doesn't have a lot of strings. I think that Fee is right about that. He has strings, like the 4, 3, 2 string I was talking about, but he doesn't have a lot of strings. He has a lot of single hit tricks and tactics.
Evades high, dashes forward.
You might have to use stance. That might be a
big
thing.
Launcher with his reverse grip dagger. This looks like a whiff punish to me.
It's a good move.
It is a tornado move as well, and a normal hit launcher. So my guess is this is his stand-in for Noctis' down forward 2. It is 18 frames instead of 15, so a bit of a nerf
it's good for like
considering that they are the same character. But nonetheless, pretty interesting. For running 2, this is a move Noctis does not have, although he has the big overhead sword.
Mid.
This
it's
one is
good.
more. This is a big running mid. It kind of reminds me of Kazumi. 16 frames, probably safe. If it's plus on block, that'll be nasty. Quarter circle forward 2 is how he shoots his gun manually.
Gunshot, yeah. And then when you do the gunshot, no matter what, you have to transition to stance.
On block. I believe it forces you into stance, and then does chip damage. Back 2 plus 3 is his unblockable. Looks a lot like Monsieur Samurai. And then here's his 10 string. This is really, really good, you guys. This move is really good. First of all, we talked about Victor's 2-1, right? 2-1 is plus 5, and he can go into stance.
Mm-hmm.
But because of this threat of the low as well, your
that's
opponent
pretty
will either
good.
be inclined to fuzzy duck, right, to low parry the low, or do nothing, right? Like you either fuzzy parry the low or expect them to do nothing and challenge. What makes this move so obnoxious is that if they don't know about the low, you can just chip them with the low, right? Once they know about the low, you do 2-1, and now they're just standing there.
You just
have
go into
mental
stance
frame
and you can
advantage
do
because
everything.
they're expecting a follow-up. Even worse, if they decide to fuzzy that low parry, now they're
like kind of
expending
fuzzy
their free
ducking
action,
while
right?
you're
Even
in
though you
Iedo
don't have
stance, which
frame
is really
advantage
good.
necessarily. They're taking an action that costs them time. So you effectively have this 2-hit plus frame high because of the mental frames of this extension and the stance. Because he even has a stance, now this mental frame advantage can turn into a mix-up for Victor. The closest analogy that Noctis has to this is
Wait till you
2-2.
hear this, man. You've given us this
That
whole
was
story
not
already,
a
bro.
high-
Like, I hate to be
a
that guy,
12-frame
but
high
you know the
poke,
answer,
but
bro.
a
Ignore and move
15-frame
on. You know,
mid
like,
sword poke.
venting in the stream title is not going
So
to do
not the
anything for you
same
anymore.
thing, but you may see similar mind games. This is actually
If anything,
very
you're discouraging everybody else from
reminiscent
talking
of
now.
Kunimitsu, who would hit 2-2
What's up, Kaneda?
and had a high extension, so you might fuzzy duck, right, to
One more
survive, to
time,
like
by
get
the
a
way.
better punish. But
Like,
if you
just like I
respect
said, I
the
gave you the answer to
extension,
what to
she
do,
could
bro.
go into
Ignore and
stance
move
mix
on.
you up.
By venting
She could
about it
also
now,
go
you're
into back
just
turn,
putting
she could
yourself
go
into
into
circles.
her,
There's no need to do that.
Oh my god, I forgot the name of the stance, but you know what I mean. She has 2 stances to go in, and Victor can go into Perfumer stance or feasibly manually go into EI stance or poke into EI. A lot of options here. So this is a really, really good 10 string. It's rare for characters to have a useful 10 hit combo. So nice to see that Victor will have some nonsense here. He has a taunt. Saw that in the trailer. That's cool. Key charge looks pretty sick. They're giving a lot of characters unique key charges.
This is the
which I kinda
teleport
like.
move. LeBlanc,
Not
is
the
that
same
what it's called?
generic Tekken
You'll
one
see it
where
in a
they all charge
second.
up the same way.
Oh, is it just backdash
LeBlanc
into up?
is his back
Oh, it's easier than I thought.
While
How difficult is
standing
Victor?
1,
4,
15
3 or
frame
4
launcher.
tops.
This is
Mason,
probably
he's
gonna
very
be launch
easy.
punishable if you block it.
I give you
Baguette
if you
cut,
played
that
Tekken
seems
before, if you played like
stereotypical
another
to call it
fighting game
baguette
before,
cut. This move seems
you
kind
could
of
probably learn
underwhelming
this
on
guy
hit.
within like
So
a
I'm
day or
guessing it's
two,
a counter hit
a
launcher.
week
And
tops,
since
a week tops,
he
and you'll know how to do all his
thematically
combos and
trained
stuff
with
already.
Ravens,
Max.
Raven has the 13
If it even
frame
takes
launcher,
you a
right,
week,
with
I'd be
elbow.
extremely
So
surprised.
feasibly, this could be a counter hit launcher, which is insane. While
Honestly,
standing
by the end of day
3-2,
one,
the
you're going to be
first
doing a lot of
hit,
stuff already. If you just go into the
we'll
mission
keep
one,
baguette
learn the
cut
combos,
first,
by
and
the end
then
of day
first
one,
hit
you
of this
already
while
understand
standing
Victor.
3 is 15 frames.
He's that simple.
So he gets a 15 frame launcher as well that does this tornado effect. So maybe this is more effective at the wall, like it'll wall splat, and then you get more damage than if you just did the regular one. I'm not sure. Praise smash. While standing for 11 frame, nice. He's an 11 frame while standing move. It doesn't spark, so it doesn't do that much damage. But from how I'm seeing Victor function, he might not need it. While standing 1+2. Also, this is interesting. I've never played a character that has a while standing 1+2 like this.
Yeah.
But 13 frames on the first hit.
It's
So
meant to be a
13 frame
while standing
and you
punisher,
can
I
go
guess. And then it
into
also
Perfumer
goes, if you
afterwards.
press forward, I think it goes
I
into the
believe-
CQC stance.
Yeah. It's saying during crouch, you can hold forward and go into Perfumer.
Okay. So yes, you go into the
27
CQC
damage.
stance.
Decent. +8. That's nasty. That's a lot of frames. And then full crouch 1+2 Shangri-La is a 16 frame low high. That doesn't look like a low high. That looks like a low mid.
I'll explain how that works. Special mids. So there's high, low, and mid. You know that, right? And lows can only be blocked low. Mids have to be blocked high. And highs, you can block them or you can crouch them, right? Special mid means that it's a mid. That means that you can't get away from it, but or you can't like duck under it like a high is, right? But it doesn't matter which way you block because it's special mid. So you can block a special mid standing or you can block a special mid crouching, and either way you're allowed to block.
This is a safe mid or not. Manual EI stance. Okay, so here we're gonna go into EI. I'm gonna switch this over here. My EI stance.
Yeah, like down jab is a special mid. You can block it either way. It doesn't matter. You can block it standing or block it crouching.
1-1.
That's the perfect example. So yes, you can also crush special mids, and you can low parry. Notably, that's important. So a lot of special mids you can low parry. So if people are using like down jabs all the time on you, you can low parry them and get a combo.
All natural.
That's right. Astro. ASTR47 is that Astro.
So
Astro mentions the same
some
thing.
of Victor's stances go
so yeah, notable. If someone's always using special mids on you all the time, you can counter them.
That's crucial because if this is a 13 frame mid, it's uninterruptible. You have to parry or rage art or power crouch.
Well, I think he's advantage when he goes for the stance.
Often in combos, huge, just classical.
Oh, I like that he shows all the stance moves. That's cool. So
sequence
1-1. Then he also has 1-2-2. He has 1+2. I don't even know what that one is. Then he has the 2. He has 3, which is I think it only comes out if they get hit. I don't think the second part comes out unless they get hit by it. And then the last one, the 4-2, is low high. And also you can do just the 4 and have it be a counter hit mix up.
Right,
that move, so just the low is a counter hit mix up.
EI4
the counter hits you get a combo, and then you can do the 2, and then when you do the 2, it just knocks
when
him
the
down.
stomp hits.
That move's a power crush. The 3
comes out like they're holding their foot. I wonder if it does.
So the 4-2 is low into high, I believe, and then the 3 is mid power crush. That becomes a 2-part hit if it actually is true. It doesn't become a 2-part move unless you get hit by it. If you block it, then it's safe.
To do the extension, but 41 damage low is nasty. Then he has a jumping mid. Notice that this will jump, or it's a high. Sorry, he has a jumping high, and he will jump over lows most likely, right?
It looks like it has some crush frames.
His stance by jumping
I agree with that.
Splatting, presumably. Big down 2. This is a power low, and it's telling me the frames of the extra multi hits after. So let me back up one more time. First hit is 23 frames, so probably a seeable low. It will depend on what.
It's not a low. It's a mid. It's not a low.
But
he thinks it's a low. It's not.
Looks annoying.
I got tricked by that too. I thought it was a low at first. It's a mid.
It's 45 damage. Probably wall splats. 20 damage low. This one probably unseeable. That is super nasty. Oh my goodness. And these are apparently, I was talking to a friend, these are all Soul Calibur
what move is that?
From Patroclus, from Soul Calibur
Down 1+2? Oh, shit. Okay, I gotta try that.
Here,
it's 20 frame low. Down 1+2 in stance. Okay, I'm definitely trying that out.
Less useful, maybe. He has the bow, which is like a quick duck. But he has this parry. We saw this in the trailer. He taps forward and parries. So why would you duck under something? Unless you can't parry weapons, perhaps. And then he has a move backward. All right, and then his other stance, Perfumer.
Yeah, forward 3 is a starter.
Done with forward 3, can cancel.
The best options are the 1, he showed it already, and the 2-2-1.
Perfumer 1.
He learned really fast. He's so smart.
Low, where he really low profiles, so he's getting way
Give
down
him a
there.
2 months and he'll know more about Victor than me easily.
But it does kind of look like the crouch dash. So I bet if you crouch dash cancel, they'll probably duck, and then you get like a free mix-up while they're wasting their time.
It is very similar to Grow. You're right. There's a lot of Soul Calibur moves in this game. Did y'all notice that? We gotta watch the Yoshimitsu trailer after this. I just realized. We haven't watched it yet. That move is good. The forward 3-1. He also has forward
not a full
2
natural combo, but 12 frame high.
If you do just the 2-2, you can go into idle stance. It's really
useful.
useful.
Like a mid mix-up. So the 2-2-1 is a high, probably safe. 2-2-1+2, catching him, ducking, trying to get around the high. Tekken 8 and late Tekken 7 have a lot of these string-based mix-ups. Not a super common thing in the series, but
it's like a mind game thing. It's good for mind games.
This is probably like the new way they want you to.
If they guess right, they can still stop you, right? But if you're using it well, you're the one guessing right. It's like RPS.
That looks really nasty. I don't know what the tracking is like on this. Like maybe after certain moves, you can't step this, so you have to just block it. I don't know if it's going to be unsafe or not. Pretty cool move. And then here's that move again. Cordial
the tracking
circuit.
This
is like his back four standing. 18 frame high. A lot of advantage on hit, but a strangely slow move. All right, and there's Perfumer 1+2. This is an important one because it's a 25 frame mid, right? So his low is 19 frames.
It's 25
His
to
mid
stop
is not
like
really
fuzzy
a mix-up.
block. You still be able to fuzzy
the
block
low.
this,
Depends
but
if you can delay the stance as well. If you can delay the attacks, that'll make it, you know.
if you
harder
delay
to
the
defend.
one, he's right, kind of right, but you don't want to be
So
delaying
far,
that all the
looking
time. It's
like
already a
the mid
19
is
frame
either
low.
really fast
19 frame low is
or
much
really
different from
slow.
a 25 frame low.
So you
25
may
frame
be
low
able
is
to
on the edge of
find a
seeable.
timing
People can
when
see
you
that.
Put a quick fuzzy duck in and then let go and block. Siege. That's when you crouch cancel, crouch cancel dash.
Crouch dancel. I like
Crouch
that.
dash cancel. Good lord. Out of Perfumer. Probably for combos and just for getting out of the stance. Now here
Yeah,
are
I'm
his
glad you
throws.
realize
One
that you
throw,
sound nuts
broken with
because you
one
do
or
sound nuts. That's
two.
why I'm trying to tell you to calm down, bro. You sound like
This
you
is
sound
his
nutty
two
right
throw,
now.
and
You
he
should just
changes
chill.
sides.
Don't
That's
think
very,
about it.
very useful when your back is to the wall. One
Glad
night
you have
miracle.
self-awareness there.
Oh my god, that's cool. Damn. Side throws, as you can see, are broken with the button of the side opposite of the side you were grabbed on. So, oh, sorry, same side. So you can see that they're grabbing the bot's left arm here. So you break with one. Likewise, he's grabbing the bot from the right side, so you would break with two.
His throws are cool as hell.
Farewell and Taj Mahal.
Oh, the back throw. I never seen
unbreakable.
this.
Oh my goodness.
That's it?
Okay, so he has a 1+2
A
throw. We
1+2.
saw this in the trailer. This is nice.
He has another 1+2 throw too, doesn't
Low
he?
parry.
Low parry. No? Is that the
Gwen.
only command throw he has?
This
I
is
thought he
the
had another
EI
one.
stance parry, tapping forward. All right, and now we can take a look at his sample combos. Looks like it parried a low there. Crazy. I wonder if it's only a low parry. Down forward 2.
Whack combo. But they show it to
Okay,
you.
so that's a basic combo. Down forward 2, heat burst.
This is
and
just like a
then
day 0. You don't know how to
the,
play Tekken. Just do
heat
down
smash.
forward 2 into heat
I'll go
smash.
through just each combo
Simple
twice, and then
combo.
you guys can replay it if you need to. Very, very cool heat smash. 40 damage. Down forward 2. Up forward 1-1. Instant tailspin. Okay. And then back 3-1. Nice little easy combo.
Simple combo.
Down forward 2-2-2-2.
This one's
EI
kind
stance.
of like half of a real
2.
combo.
Oh my goodness. His combo
Works
are
at the
so
wall.
cool, man. Let me play that back. So he goes down forward 2.
Down forward 2 into 2-2-2.
2-2-2.
There's a
The
better way to
third
do this,
2.
which is
So
to use
2-2
down forward
does,
4-2.
3 hits.
Because this
Third
does
2 shoots the gun
this
here,
does like wait, see
and
that
they get
only does
this
28 damage.
slow
When you
spin,
down forward
right?
4-2, it
This
does way
gives
more.
you time to extend your combo. EI stance 2 is the big tornado. And then
Yeah, exactly.
4,
Kaneda's correct.
3,
It's
2
bad
combo
because of the
ender, like we
scaling.
thought.
But there's another
50
route
damage.
you can use. They're going to show it in the
Up
combo
forward 4,
list.
hop kick, force tornado, and then just the ender, 48 damage.
There might be a
Okay,
better
hop
hop
kick
kick
again,
combo
down
than
forward
this.
4-2
There you go.
stance
There is a better hop
transition.
kick combo.
Oh, 1-2-2 is the combo ender out of EI. Cool. Counter hit down back 4.
Down back
Shooting
4, you get
animation.
while standing 2 off
While
of this.
standing 2.
And then you could do the same thing. You could do down
2-2-2,
forward 4-2 into
2,
combo,
back
and you can get to do a little bit
3-1.
more damage. That
This
actually
guy-
that was
so
almost
people were
approaching real
complaining on
damage
Twitter that he
there.
doesn't do a
To
lot
me,
of combo
65 damage or more, that's like a real
But-
combo. 62
I
damage is
think
already
that's
pretty
okay
good.
because it seems like the advantages he gets on
69
hit
damage,
and on
pretty good.
block, and like his mix-up game is kind of nasty.
While standing 1.
So in that
It's
sense,
that move's not safe on
I'm not
block. That
getting
move
a
is
lot
like
of
Laws
Noctis
while standing
vibes
2. It's almost
from
the same move.
What I anticipate
really
to
bad
be
on
his
block, but then
gameplay.
it's good for
Noctis
launching
was
them.
a very
He said
counter hit heavy, whiff punish heavy character.
that's a more
But
realistic
based
combo
on
that
the
you see.
pokes Victor has and the frame advantage he
Pretty
gets,
much that's his
Victor
big
is
damage
feeling
hits like
like
around
more of a
65 to 70
Kunimitsu
without
Raven,
spending like
right?
heat,
put out your hitboxes,
smash,
you have
or
really,
rage
like,
art or something like
maybe
that.
not super high reward mix-ups, but he
You see
gets
me
a
do this
lot of
combo before.
advantage that leads into a favorable
59?
situation.
He might be able
for
to
him.
do
Again,
even
I'll
more
just
than
run
that
back to
59
sample combos
damage.
where I talk about my thoughts. And in that sense, it is kind of like Noctis, where Noctis was a poking character with a big reward on counter hit and whiff punish. Victor is not getting insane.
Hey, what's up,
combo
Tenor Clubs? How
damage,
you doing? Perfect timing. We're about to watch the
but
Yoshi trailer right after this.
Depending if his
So
down
this was a
forward
good
two is
video. One
safe,
more
if
time,
his
I'll link it to you
movement
for
is
anybody
good.
that just joined the stream. This was from FeedEX, and it's him talking about the new character Victor, just like I did quite a lot. That was definitely insightful to me. I learned even more things about Victor that I didn't know, so that was great. Now, next up, we have not seen this trailer yet, and it's actually perfect timing. This is the Yoshimitsu trailer. I have only watched this like once or something like that, so I barely know what he's in it. All I know is that he's got some of his old tricks, and he's got a new toolkit that looks like some of the moves that he has in Caliber, which I like that because we've also seen from Raven that he has some of the moves that he has in Cross Tekken. So I like that they're lore-wise, they're going out there and they're saying, oh yeah, remember these moves that they use in these other games? Well, here you are, you got them now. So this is the Yoshimitsu trailer. Let's take a peek. What's up, Lucid Dreams? How you doing? Get ready for the next battle. Let me turn it down a little bit so it's not too loud. Tekken 8! You think this Yoshi's nerfed? You're bugging. New challenger! Yoshi Mitsao! First of all, the outfit is definitely an upgrade. Safe. What the hell is that move? Having that Soul Calibur extension is so sick. This intro's dope as fuck. He could have definitely carried more than that. So what's up with the flash? It doesn't knock down, but you get back 2-2 guaranteed? Is that how it works now? Maybe they thought it was gonna be too good if it gave you combos. He looks so dope. He smacked the sword. Let's go back a little bit. I want to see some of these moves. He always had that, right? The fly too. I'm not sure if the follow-up was always guaranteed. That new move looks good. That also looks good. That looks good for getting wall carry. He has an extension. I don't think that was that whole move. Doesn't he have an extension to that move in Calibur where he does a spin and then he does a mid-slash afterwards? That move might have more to it that they didn't show in the trailer just now. Well, back 2-2 used to knock down. Now it's a heat engager. So that's totally different. Now you get mixed. What's my favorite ever? I mean, I'll go with Melty since you asked me on the spot. But lately, I've been having a lot of fun playing 3D sub. I don't play Type Lumen a lot, by the way. When I say Melty, I mean like old Melty, Acadenza, Current Code, like that Melty. Type Lumen is okay. It's a very good game, but I don't play it competitively or anything like that. He looks sick as hell. I don't know. We'll see. It's always interesting to me to see the impressions of everybody, especially the ones that do play Yoshi. Like one person off the bat was like, my boy Yoshi is nerfed. And the other person was like, are you serious? Yoshi's great now. So that's cool to me to see the back and forth where people are not even really 100% sure what they think about the character. He looks better to me, but I could be wrong. We'll see what happens. Yoshi's the type of character that you just always need to be a nut to be good at that character, right? Now, the next thing that I want to see is the Aris, because this is Aris talking about Dragunov. So I want to take a look at this because he's going to definitely have a very good opinion of this character. He's one of the best Dragunov players, period, that we have on the West. He's good enough to go toe-to-toe with people like Saint the God from Korea, and he's definitely going to have a good opinion about this character. So let's take a look together. I'm going to link you directly to the video so you guys can check it out. You guys probably all know Aris' channel, but just in case there's someone out there that doesn't know about this channel, just go here and you're going to find the link, all right? All right, let's go. Let's go check it out. I got kind of used to the Squid Yoshi, but I like his new design. It looks cool. The old design was just like, it was fitting for Yoshimitsu. It was like a Yoshimitsu design. Okay, so here we go.
Gives you a free crouch throw now. Thank you. Which is probably similar to before.
Yeah, you can't break crouch throws. This is a new thing. So any setup in this game where you force them into crouch and then hit them with a crouch throw, that is unbreakable. So King, Dragunov, and anybody else.
New low seen in the trailer.
The best kit in Tekken 8 that I've seen? Whoa, that's hard. I'm really scared of Huo in this game. I think that people are really sleeping on that character right now.
I don't remember what a Heat Smash is.
Heat Smash is the new Rage Drive.
2 is 2 plus 3. Hey, what's a Heat Smash again? I'm trying to read. It's not easy. The last hit of 1-3-2 juggles. Interesting. Rage drive.
LM442 said Yoshi needs a crouch throw too. That would be sick and scary. Yoshi with a crouch throw would be frightening.
This colon means adjust frame. Whoa. What? Doesn't it? New follow up to forward.
No, he's just saying forward 3-1+2. I don't think he's saying that as adjust frame. But if you were on Tekken Zaibatsu and you saw that, that would mean that it was adjust frame.
Down 3 is seen in the trailer. Down 3 is the March of Tyranny. Down 3-4. Down 3 2 1 plus 2. I think I saw that. That's the wall combo.
Down back 3+4, new low.
3+4, new low.
This is Dragunov, Wakanda. We're talking about. I'm gonna skip ahead in a minute. I just kind of wanted to see what he had to say about the first moves. Let's see. Does he look through the move list? Yes, he does. This is what we really want to see. Is this?
Loud.
Let me turn him up a little bit.
Go back. I already missed it.
So jabs. His heat dash move. That looks good. Heat smash. So the heat smash is basically he's running two, but safe.
2 buttons with no run?
Yeah, no run or anything. That's right.
That's just 2 buttons with no run?
That's just 2 buttons. You don't do anything. You have to be in heat. Why am I talking to him like me and Iris are having a conversation? What's that gonna do, chat? Or you can press R1. That's correct. MG01.
Get it at the start of every
if
round?
you can make it even easier, if you're having trouble pressing those 2 buttons together, just press R1.
Good.
You can make it even easier for yourself.
Whoa, let me see this. It's going too fast. These are all in Chinese, dude. What the hell is this?
Iris.
Komoznia Zrobik.
Oh shit, man! I would love to chill with Iris. I have not seen this guy in like 2 years, at least 3 years. It's been a while.
Oh, good to know. I'm busy laughing and I'm missing stuff. Zrobik. Komoznia Zrobik. You know?
Salvo. 1-2-1.
I'm trying to.
Oh, the 1-2-1's a heat engager? That's good.
What?
The 1-2-1. The 1-2-1 being heat engager. That's scary.
Going back a little. Someone in the chat said it's easier to do running moves. What do you mean it's easier to do running moves?
Supposedly that's true. Apparently that instant running is easier. I don't know what that means. I just know that that's what I've been told the same thing. That instant running is easier.
Run doesn't stop up close. Oh, I see what that means. I get you. I think I already remember that. Wow, that doesn't knock down or wall splat anymore?
Nope, it's
does
engager
it?
now.
Maybe it does.
That's an engager too.
Does that wall splat?
Those are different knockdowns, by the way. Notice that one's a roll, and then the other one was the one where they fall flat. I gotta determine which one, what the difference is. Fee tried to explain it a little bit, but that mechanic is still new to me. I'm not used to it.
Wow, what is that?
You should have told them to go fuck themselves. That's what I do, Malice.
That move? Did you see that move?
You'd be like, I'm not Iris's master. Go fuck yourself. That's what I would do.
Thanks, Loban.
Whenever people do that to me and they're like, hey, can you introduce me to Steve? I'm like, bro, Steve doesn't know you. Leave me alone.
And Sakisaur, Fallout Sean, and Snorlax, and King Ryan.
Sometimes I'm like, I don't even know you.
Beef Pounder. Thanks, Creamy Coffee, and Rock King, and Carol Macia. Jail sucked.
Yeah, fuck that. And disrespectful a little bit. That's mad disrespectful. To go to somebody else like, hey, man, how you doing? Can you introduce me to that famous guy?
That's a new kick.
I'd be like, fuck you. Introduce yourself.
Unbreakable. Damage looks nerfed, though. That's also unbreakable. Should have never been breakable in the first.
Yeah, for real. I'm letting you know, man. That's disrespectful what those guys were doing to you. You should just hold them go fuck themselves.
What the hell? Yeah, what the hell is that? That's a low.
Yeah, J exclamation point says that instant running is almost kind of like a stance. I'm not sure if I would describe it like that, but I can get what they mean about because dashing in their face doesn't cancel your forward movement. That you can get the instant running easier. I do get how that will make sense and how that will make instant running easier.
Shh.
Yeah.
That looks so cool. Tyrant Slaughter? That's like a
oh, that's also plus?
Super.
That's right. Tyrant really cool punish. Ha ha ha. Yeah, he's definitely right.
Too bad you can't do more. Just do more.
And you get ultimate tackle afterwards. That's good. That's definitely plus. There's no way it's not. Maybe not. See, you're thinking smart. Not because like, does the last part track? Maybe not. You might be able to step it. That might be how you escape.
I guess. Did you guys see Shaheen's super? He looks so fucking stupid. It's like some Devil May Cry Ninja Turtles like surfing super. It's so stupid, dude. Hold on, go back.
It's all. That's true. It's all about what they secretly nerf when the game launches, and we start to learn matchups too. It could be that your character has amazing moves, and yet some matchups might be tough because the other guy has amazing moves too, right? What starts happening when everybody's good? Eventually everybody can't be good. That's just the truth. That's how. That's the rules. It's impossible for everybody to be top tier at the same time. That can't happen unless they're all just the same goddamn character.
This is too fast. Go back. Pay more attention.
At one point in Vanilla Street Fighter 2, Ryu and Ken were a different tier. Who knows why?
Anymore? Some of these look like nerfs.
I'm testing the chat right now. Who knows why Ken and Ryu were a different tier in Vanilla Street Fighter 2?
It's hard to tell without knowing what these wall things do. Oh, that was... That's important. That's important too.
The 4-3. Did that used to knock down 4-3? All right. Well, I'll tell you. The reason why they were a different tier is that Ken's roundhouse throw, he does the throw where he rolls and he carries you really far towards the corner. Ryu doesn't have that. Ryu only has a regular forward roundhouse throw where he tosses you. That's for real the only difference they have. And just because Ken has that better roundhouse throw, he's a tier higher. And that's how shows you how hard it is to balance fighting games.
Weird.
Yeah, Jay. So Jay exclamation point one more time talking about the running 3. You're correct. That's easier to buffer, pretty much.
Go back. What? Did I not go back enough? There you go.
Down 2. Both. Wait, can I see the frames?
I don't remember.
I just want to go back and look at the. Oh man, he has a block. No, he has the frame data blocked.
What the final version of Tekken 7's down 2 is, but this looks like they're both in crouch. Is that how it is in Tekken 7 final?
No. In Tekken 7 right now it does not force crouch.
-1 on hit.
Yes, you're talking about for Tekken finals. I'll be there, but I may not be working the event, so you might be able to come say what's up to me in the LCQ area. Let me move myself so you guys can see Iris's face. My bad. I just realized I'm blocking them. That's rude. I shouldn't be doing that to Lord Iris.
I think in 7 they're standing.
I'll put myself here.
They're both in crouch in 7. So is this a nerf or what?
Is -1 force crouch?
Nerf.
I don't know.
But he has.
I'm not sure if that's good or not.
Nerf from 7? So a nerf from the nerfed version? Well, how's the damage?
It's hard. It's hard to tell if that's good or not.
Interesting. They don't like him doing down 2. That's a new string. Usually most people say the biggest problem with Sergei is that he doesn't have threatening lows.
Well, they didn't really change that so much. Thank you. I don't know what just happened. Did y'all hook me up? Oh, thanks for the raid. Who was that? Extreme Monster Line. Let me check real quick. Oh, Breezy. What's up, Breezy? How you doing? Thanks for the raid, TK. What's going on, man?
3 + 4.
Watch out, y'all. Y'all might see TK Breezy in the mix for this Tekken. He was already getting into doing some Tekken stuff.
For those of you who don't know,
in Tekken 7 a little bit.
Lows are super valuable. They're basically the equivalent of overhead.
Thanks for watching them, man. I hope you enjoyed them. But yeah, so y'all know Breezy was already getting into Tekken 7 like not even near the end. Like Evo Japan, me and him did commentary together for a while.
Way to block
so I would say watch out. He might be playing with y'all soon.
Block in a 2D game usually, and then the way you crack that open is a throw or an overhead. But in Tekken, you don't block low.
We're doing the same thing right now, Breezy. I'm going through everybody else's footage because I want to keep learning.
Is mid. But because of that overall rule...
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a bit, but I'll see you soon, I'm sure. There's no way you're coming to Tekken Finals, right? That would be random.
They're really good.
If you do come to Tekken Finals, let me know.
Him getting this new low is very significant. It doesn't
It's a standing low.
Bad.
Whoa.
Look at the damage on it. And this
that looks okay. Yeah, he's right. That looks like a kind of good low. And it's +7 on hit.
+7.
That's pretty good.
How could this be true? Doesn't that seem a little bit too
That
good?
seems hella good.
Probably
he's right. That definitely seems good.
Hit. I was just gonna say that doesn't even include what it does on counter hit.
That does seem dumb.
If this has any tracking to Sergei's right side, that's really good. It doesn't even matter if this is unsafe.
Maybe, Bill, maybe not. I don't know. The version of the game that we played has to be very close to final.
Like a low hatchet kick or whatever. Does that have a stagger?
Thank you. Jay pointing out that they made down 2 back to forcing crouch again. So now it is nerfed then. So now it's forced crouch but -1. It was forced crouch 0 apparently.
What does that mean? Dummy not holding back. What are you saying? What are you saying?
Man, fuck that, GG. I'll tell you the same thing I was telling the other homie, which is don't let other people keep you down. You know how much people used to try to keep me when I was doing fighting games?
Chat?
I would just keep doing what I was doing. They would be like, they would come in my comments and say stupid stuff like how my commentary was whack and all that stuff. You know, I would ignore their ass. I would ignore their ass and keep doing what I was doing.
Not holding back.
You know who else they used to do that to? Mr. Aqua. Y'all know Mr. Aqua? You can go find on the T Spooky channel the first commentated match of Mr. Aqua. It's people in the comments shitting on him. Now they love him.
To me, this low looks quite good. So, okay, if we're evaluating, I'll evaluate a low with you. So maybe from me, you can learn.
People just gatekeep. Tell them to go fuck themselves.
You know what I mean? For your own favorite character.
I'm talking about the MK commentary. That's right, Mr. Aqua. They used to shit on that guy. And now he's beloved throughout all the community because he worked really hard. And that shows you that he cared from the beginning. Why were we hating on a guy that cared from the jump?
How fast is it?
Exactly. Haters gonna hate.
This shows right here, Klatsky Startupu. Klatsky Startupu.
Hell yeah, Chris who's a god.
Says 20 to 21. You see that? Klatsky Startupu, 20 to 21. So you may not know.
Wow, back 1-2 looks kind of good too. He has a lot of good looking moves.
Is pretty much impossible to see. In an offline environment against a world champion opponent who is playing at his best, maybe he could see it. But even then, highly unlikely. It would depend on the animation and stuff. So basically, between 20 and around there, 21 frames,
it's hard to see. It's
no longer something that you could visually see and then block. Which means that if you get it blocked, it's your fucking fault.
I would consider around 25 frames is what I consider like seeable by anybody. Like if you do a 25 frame low and you do it over and over, it doesn't matter if they're a scrub or they're a good player. Eventually they're gonna start seeing that low.
Even a pro won't be able to block it visually. So
20 frames is pretty hard to block.
Next, what else does it do?
20 frame low is hard to block. 20 frame mid is easy to block. 20 frame low is hard to block.
One of the things that will dictate whether or not a move is seeable is how it looks while he's doing it. For example, Kuma has a hell sweep, but a smart player can see a Kuma hell sweep
because he like crouches down
Kuma's
first.
A big fucking bear. So when you see this giant fucking bear spinning it around doing a move that it's obvious, it's a lot easier to see. But in this case, you could see his animation.
Yeah, but you can barely tell what's happening. That looks like he's about to do a down forward 2 or something like that. Doesn't even look like a low is coming. It doesn't look like a low is coming until at least like a good 5 frames into the animation.
It looks like it starts.
It looks like he's about to do down forward 2.
Forward 3. It could be anything on startup. So another good. It's good. But
I don't even think this is getting nerfed. I think he needs this.
A lot of lows.
It's funny to say that, but he needs. I think he needs this.
Down 2 and a lot
his lows are trash.
This one doesn't. He's standing straight up. So that means you're going to get counter hit out of it with jabs, with high moves.
It might get nerfed after season 1 or something like that.
Which is not good.
Is Snake Edge really that slow? But 29? I thought it was like 26.
The next thing is damage. That's a chunk.
But yeah, Snake Edge is a perfect example of a move that if you did that over and over on someone, it doesn't matter how new or how old they were playing Tekken. If you do that move over and over, by at least like the 3rd or 4th time, they're going to start blocking it every time.
Does it show
it's that kind of move.
Is Obradzenia mean?
You can only use that very sparingly.
23 Obradzenia. So if you think about that, 23 Obradzenia, when a throw I think is 35 Obradzenia, right? So
sometimes
that's a lot of Obradzenia.
But that means you're using it right.
If you think
if you're hitting it in tournament on somebody, that means you're using the move correctly.
You know, that's a lot of Obradzenia. Does that mean cheese?
So here, hold on. So I'm gonna pause for a second because someone asked a really good question about heat dash, and I feel like it's gonna be hard to explain that over what Aris is talking about. So the way that a heat engager move works into heat dash is if they block it, your plus frames. If they get hit by it, it launches for a combo. And it doesn't matter if the move normally does not start combos. That's an important distinction. It does not matter if the move normally does not start combos. If it hits and you heat dash, it starts a combo now.
Lost the move, damn it.
That's relevant.
There it is. What's it called? Oh, we don't know. Hey,
have a good day. Wait till you hear this. Take care,
Deadly
man.
Scorpion. Deadly Scorpion. Deadly Scorpion. I like.
He's so
that
hype
name.
about this move. I like that. He's mega hype about that move.
I think this is
that means it must
move.
be good, right? He seems super hype. He's like, this.
Now
this
the next thing
amazing.
is really to try it and see like.
Yeah, only in heat, and you have to heat dash,
right?
so that means you have to give up all your heat to do it. So you can't use your mechanics that give you heat back. You can't stay in heat for a while and try to build extra chip. If you do that, you're committing all your heat bar for the rest of the round to whatever combo you're doing. And if they happen to block it, then all you're doing is you're committing all your heat to 1 plus frames mix up. Which is good, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it's worth it to spend all your heat just for 1 plus frame mix up. But keep in mind that if you do that and they block, you have spent your entire heat for 1 plus frame mix up. That's all you get.
If you hit with that low and then you do an 11 frame throw as a follow-up, they can't do a hop kick. That might mean that.
What is that?
If you think about it. I'm not sure. You guys who are experts will have to tell me. But if you hit with that low and then you do his command grab, like forward 1 plus 4, they may not be able to crush out of it, jump out of it, which is really good. That in itself is so good. So, if for Dragunov, you always want to remember that.
Yeah, I think that
Those
at the
throws
high
are so
level,
good.
I'm
So
talking about
if
the
you can
highest
get
level of
an
the game,
uncrushable
staying in
opportunity
heat
at landing
for a
those
long
throws,
time is going to be
that's
like a meta
always
thing. You're not going to
write
do
that
that
down.
every time based
You
on how
know,
the round's going.
you
But
wanna write
sometimes,
that
let's say
down.
it's a round that you can tell the round is going to be
So,
like a
to
drawn-out
me,
round
most
based on how things are
significant
going.
thing was
Then
that-
in that type
that
of
low.
drawn-out round, you want to stay in heat as long as possible once you engage. That means even
That
doing things like
might
hitting your
be
heat
nerfed.
moves that give heat back if
That's an
possible,
important move,
and
and
using
if it
your
doesn't
heat
wall splat
special
or
moves like
behave
your moves that get better in
correctly.
heat rather than
Oh, nice.
spending
It
heat
left in my
drive or
favorite.
heat dash or something like that immediately.
Useless.
What do they call it? Heat smash. I keep wanting to
That
call it
move's
heat
great.
drive. It's heat
Is it
smash.
still the same command? That move.
It's like a
great.
rage drive, but it's heat smash.
Yes.
I'll
This
get
move
that
is
right
so
eventually.
good. Did they nerf
Yeah.
it? Ah,
It looks kind of slow now. Not that
Maybe
one.
not.
The up forward two. That looks kind of slow.
that move's great too.
That was amazing.
It's possible that the new heat mechanic might make some of these moves so much better. Like when you have heat, you can do this.
Yeah, dude, being able to do a mid that
also am
launches
not
like that, like
sure-
the down two from Victor is crazy scary. He just cuts you in the head and then it hits combo.
What's listed here? Like if this move, let's say this move.
The carry from those heat dash
were to
combos
low
is very
push.
good as well. So if
How
you're on a
would you
stage
know?
that the
Does
walls
it
are
say
easy to
that
reach,
anywhere
if you
here
do a
in
heat dash
Polish?
combo, you're almost certainly reaching the wall.
No, nope, it doesn't say, or nope, it doesn't look.
Wait, he has a running 4? Was that always a thing? Is that just
Stan?
the 4 from his
Stanny?
running 2 or his 4-4-2 or whatever? You don't have 4-4-2-4. Looks like he has the just from that. I didn't realize that was a thing. That shows you that I never
Stan?
played Dragunov.
Stanny, dude.
Nobody ever uses that move.
What the fuck does Stanny mean? Stanny? Stan? Stanny.
The
Stanny
roll's still
changes
good,
to
the
like
running
other
2,
stuff sometimes.
The running me.
Go back. What did that say?
Yeah, he's having a good time. I'm
Stanny?
glad that he seems like he's really happy about Dragunov, which is great. 'Cause
Stanny
he's one, like I said, he's one of the best Dragunov players
did
we
that
have in the
say?
West, still to this day.
Power 2? Power Itsu? Weird.
Good as hell.
Excuse me.
Yeah, the running 4.
Let
I
me
didn't
go
think it was so. I just like just goes to show you that people don't use that move a lot or running 3, whatever it is.
This move originally, when they first
I'm
invented
talking about not that this move, the running 4 or whatever it is.
hold
I'm
it.
assuming that's not a new move, and just I don't see people use it much.
Blue Spark. Running 2. Too bad he doesn't block it.
Thank you.
Klotsky. Cool. Oh yeah, I saw
he has
this.
a
He
wall-
has a re-wall splat
Yeah, that's
attack
cool.
throw.
That's like a king thing usually. Kings
Slide.
have that sometimes.
Powitru means airborne. Powitru. Hold on, go back.
Did backswing blow always use to screw?
This
That always
move
used to
is
screw.
not. Wait. Hold.
Didn't that used to
it.
launch?
Is that a nerf?
That's definitely
a nerf
That's
for
definitely
backswing blow,
Okay.
right? It automatically uses that part of the combo. Insta screw. You nerfing ass bitches. That's a nerf.
That's definitely a nerf.
10 string. Sure. That one's more useful. Didn't the voice actor for Dragunov die? Maybe they used a new one.
He might have.
He sounds
There's
different.
in Tekken 8, unfortunately, we have a lot of new voice
He did,
actors, and
huh?
it's not because they wanted to give us new
Hold on,
voice
go back.
actors. It's because some of the VAs passed away. Shit's sad. The new is it true? The new Heihachi
Dean's
voice actor
YouTube
passed away too?
Video, Jacob D.
Is that the truth?
I've known that guy for like 25 years. I met him.
Damn, that sucks. They went through
in
2 Heihachi
Amsterdam,
voice actors
which was
in the
really
life
cool.
of the game. I'm so sad about
Hey,
that.
wait a minute. Did they take out wall bounce? This was a wall bounce, wasn't it?
It does not seem
Wall
to
bounce
send them
isn't
as
even
far.
in Tekken 8 anymore, is it?
That
No
move
wall
used to send them
alright.
crazy far.
Good to know. I want to look at them all again.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Thank you.
While standing 1+2.
Oh,
That
that's
one's
a
always
new
good. The
animation.
while standing 1+2. It looks better, right? Something about it looks different.
How many
He's like left tackling instead of right tackling. Something like that.
squad Klatek is that?
Mischief Maxson, thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate you.
All right.
Thanks for the support.
Full crouch, down forward, 1
Thank you.
for.
That's
Trafanu,
new, right? What the hell's that move? And then it goes into the tackle too. That's pretty good. That might be
Stan?
good.
Stanny. Stanny. Stanny.
That also looks good. And then he gets tackled too as a mix-up. That's interesting.
These are like. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
He has the
That's-
while he's
Wait a
down
minute,
to
that might be really good, right? I think wake up kicks no longer do that.
No, so he
If
has
you're,
a
like,
special
face
wake up
down,
kick,
feet
which a lot of
forward,
characters don't get. That's already
Didn't they
good.
nerf wake up kicks? So
Oh
that
yeah,
they're
wake up
super
kicks are
weak
hella
now?
nerfed. He's
So
correct.
This actually becomes better than before. This was always there, but because they nerfed face down, feet towards wake up low kicks, I think his now becomes
Because
really
like a good move. It's true.
Because
I
you
agree
can't
with
get that kind of damage
you.
anymore.
He might be gone.
That's
Because he's already passed the sidestep move list.
that's
Crouch dash
important.
1. Crouch dash 2. That's a good one. Crouch dash
That's
3.
really
Always
important.
good.
Go back. It says 0 on hit. Is that a nerf from before?
I don't
That
know.
move used to be so good. That actually seems like a buff,
It's a
doesn't
buff,
it? That's a
okay.
buff. 0 on hit. It used to
And
be
it still has
minus
the
on
counter hit follow up.
That's a buff. Yeah, now we're talking. That's a really good move. It's probably
What's up, SK?
really
How you doing,
unsafe
bro?
on block, but that's okay. It
I know
might
you're
be
hype.
launch punishable on block.
Who you trying to
On
play?
counter hit,
SK
it's like a
first.
throw like that.
Because I know you're gonna probably also
But
try like
on
5
regular
characters like I am.
hit,
Who you trying to play first?
0 on hit is actually quite good. It used
I can't
to force
wait, man.
crouch.
Jack,
way
hell
in the
yeah.
beginning,
He's pretty
right?
awesome.
That's
You're gonna
old
like.
news.
I think you're gonna like the new king too, dude. The new king is scary as fuck. He just runs in your face and everything has armor. That's just
That
frightening.
move. What is
For real, I'm
that
not
move?
sure when you're supposed to press a button against
How
that character.
fast is that? Klotsky start.
You're gonna love this shit, SK. Hopefully we get some games in, man.
Is 19? That's a little slow.
I
wonder what it
We
is
gotta
on
get some
block.
games in. I should say it
The
like that. We
Klotsky
gotta get some
start
games in.
is 19.
Even if we just
which
play on
is
net play, that's fine by me.
Pretty slow, and it looks linear. Grow up, dude. What was that?
I'm telling you, King is sick. Steve was
Look,
liking King also.
That doesn't turn into an attack throw anymore? Or did it never? I don't remember. These are the throws.
Yeah.
Everything
those are
probably is normal.
side throw. Other side. This one's cool. I always like this one. The arm breaker. The reverse arm breaker.
These are just regular throws. I wonder if the new Tekken
That one might be. Does that
throws.
count as a command throw? Is that
So
two break only?
ridiculous
That
that
one?
they never
Those
gave
might
the
be 1
Tekken
and 2 break
7
only.
characters side throws. To me, at least.
That move got way better.
I
So
always
one
felt
more
like
time,
that
as a
made
reminder, guys,
them
crouching throws in
really
this game
cheap.
are not breakable.
Do
Period.
characters like
So
Shaheen and shit
anything
have
that
side
forces
throws
crouch
now?
and has enough advantage to
Like Tekken
combo
7
to
characters
crouching
that
throw,
didn't have
that means the
them?
crouching throw is now guaranteed after.
No? Man, that's weak. They changed the command of the 1+2 throw to what?
Thank you.
Did I miss it? Oh, they did.
So it's up for 1+2 now.
They changed it to up forward 1+2 now.
They did that with a lot of characters. For some reason, a lot of characters, their basic command grow is now just up for 1+2.
That's not good.
Someone mentioned it in their chat also.
Huh.
That's like a thing in this game. So if you have a basic character, you don't even know how to play them. Try out for 1+2. Almost certainly, it's a command grab.
Why not? Because it's a lot easier to mess that up. Of course. It's a lot easier to mess that up. Up forward 1+2. The good thing about it, which is not that good, is like your instinct tells you that up forward 1+2 you could do it from crouch, but that's good. But you could also do forward 1+2 from crouch, so that's not that good.
Doesn't matter. You can also accidentally get a jump. That's the thing that he's concerned
The
about.
good thing about forward 1+2 is if you mess that up,
I don't even think he
you're
has the
going
old
to
command
get
anymore.
forward
MG.
2 or forward 1.
I think now it's just up for 1+2.
Forward 1 is no big deal.
Thanks for the luck buff, Habibi.
Forward 2 is not a disaster.
Oh, I didn't. Y'all told me something.
Hey,
there's
thanks,
a
Joey Jojo. You got it, man.
a
Thanks
buff
for
for some
following.
moves if you do the old command.
Up forward misinput will give you up forward 2
Oh shit! Thank
or
you,
up forward
GG.
1. It's bufferable
Does
now.
it say the time?
Could you here's the thing about you tagging me and saying it's bufferable now. I don't know if you and I agree
No, it
on
just has
what
the
you're
info.
saying.
Thank you for the link.
So,
We'll look at it together.
what do you mean by
You play
it's
in 4K
bufferable
on
now?
PC?
What does that mean? It's bufferable now.
What do you need to play on? You don't need a 2080 to play in 4K? No way. That's impossible. You can't. I refuse to believe that. You can play in 4K and only a 2080? No way. Those settings have to be dialed down.
What does bufferable mean? Do you
That's
mean
the
button
recommended setting
bufferable?
is only a 2080. I don't believe that.
Hold on.
I could be wrong.
I don't know if you know this, but I will ban you so quickly, and I will forget about you forever. So be careful what you say.
No, you guys are right.
Talking to
Apparently
someone
that is a
who
thing.
doesn't like you. I mean, really, it's true. When you talk here, you should just.
You know,
assume
Reina
that
has
to
something
be
like
the
that
case.
too. If you don't do, she has an easy electric, and then she has a hard electric. But then
What
the
did you-
easy
what do you
electric,
mean?
I think it's like
You covered it
17 or
before.
18,
You
and
just have
then
to be fast.
and then
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. if
the
we
real
both-
electric is 15.
Everyone, the word bufferable is too vague here. Do you mean that you can do it the cheap, quick way? There is one. He might mean
You're
that
gonna
you
love
can
her.
do it that quick, secret way where
Read
you
Gaming
do
Zero.
up forward and
She's
then
sick.
delay it. That's not that good.
Yeah. Also,
It's
shout out to
alright.
YouTube Mania, Manny
I
Q.
think what he means is that
What's
you
going on,
can
Manny
trick
Q,
the
everybody
game
else,
into
Kaneda Low, of
potentially making the
course,
throw faster.
who's been chilling with us
So
the
if
whole
this
time
is
on
a
YouTube.
12-frame throw, you
Jin
can
Kazama
trick the game into
TK8.
making it maybe 11 frames. If that's what
So
you mean,
everybody's wondering what time the
that's
demo
cool,
comes. I
guess.
don't know.
Overall,
We're gonna look
it's
at this
not
page
a
together and
nerf,
see.
I don't think, but I would prefer it to be the other way.
What's good,
That's a
Ninja
big
Emperor
change.
also.
We'll see.
Anyway, Read
I don't
Gaming
know.
Zero. There's no way that you're not
That's
gonna
a big
like.
change
Hell yeah.
to
Hello.
me.
What's good, Poland?
I don't really know what you mean by bufferable. It always was
Hell
like
yeah,
you
man. I
could
hope you guys are
always
hyped.
do, for example.
I know that EU is
down
hype. EU is
two,
hype just like we are. There's
Covering
no way they're not.
crouch, forward 1+2, and you would never.
They need to
lose
put Lydia
frames.
back
You
in the
could do it
game.
perfectly.
For
with
the
no
sake of the
gap.
people of Poland.
So you could do
Where's
down
Lydia at?
2 from crouch, forward 1+2, grab,
Fight
no
with Dom.
gap between those two moves. You could do that now as well, easier, but the potential for a mistake is higher, I think.
He said like a lot of what he has said.
11
That was very
frames
insightful.
is
Still,
good considering
did you guys learn
throws
something? I
being
definitely learned. I learned
guaranteed
at least 3
punish.
things
But the
so far
problem
from
is
this.
You're thinking of it like I'm gonna block an 11 frame.
And we also
move
learned
and
about
do
hard
it.
inputs being better than easy
That's
inputs
not
for some
how those
moves.
bufferable moves work. It's not actually 11 frames. What actually happens, if I remember correctly, is The move itself.
I can't play the
gets
game
sped
right now,
up
Akasha. We have to wait
because
for
you're
when the real game
using
comes
part
out.
of the
I wish I could play
command
Reina.
to start a
I'm sorry,
jump.
I would definitely play
So
her
what
for you just
ends
to
up
try her
happening
out.
when you do the
We all
secret
have to wait
technique
now. There's
is
no
you
more
push
free
up
footage
forward
and
for a
close event.
moment. It
I
begins
wish.
your jump animation, but once you push 1+2,
Yeah, I agree.
the
They better put Lydia
system
back in this game.
makes the
They did way too
throw
much work on that
catch up.
character
The
for her to only be in
animation of the
Tekken
throw
7. That makes no
catches up to
sense.
how fast
Just give it to
it's supposed
Falcon
to
Rom. Nobody
be.
likes that guy.
So
Just forget about Falcon Rom
it
and
won't
put
work,
Lydia in the game.
I don't think. In the way you think it's going to work. Like, you can't punish a -11 move with an 11 frame throw by doing this technique. I think. Down back 3, 1+2 is now unbreakable. All crouch throws are unbreakable now,
That's correct.
but they lowered the damage on them.
The trophy's mine!
More important than
What
what,
the hell?
you just said, down back 3, 1+2 is unbreakable. His counter hit 4-3. His counter hit 4-3 now forces crouch at plus more than 12, which means he gets a crouch throw.
Anytime he forces crouch at plus 12 or
free.
higher, that
And
makes
it's
sense because
unbreakable.
the crouch throws are 12 frames.
But I don't think that's necessarily a huge buff because he used to get a stomp, and it's probably similar damage. Excuse me, because of the fact that the crouch throw was nerfed. Plus 12 real frames. It seems to be enforced. You're in
Someone in
crouch,
his
though.
chat mentioned something
So,
good too, which is that
it's
the crouch throw
possible that
for
you could
Dragunov
be-
starts
you
heat.
have to test this stuff.
Is that the thing for
I
King
don't
too?
know.
Does King's crouch throw start heat? For Dragunov, it definitely starts heat.
Hey,
That's
I
mad
gotta
good.
thank some people. The throw activates heat. Which throw? Crouch throws? The throw activates heat is what he said.
One of King's does, says Kitty Roo.
Do you get better Okazemi from the stomp or the throw? Probably they both are probably comparable.
Yeah, now
Neither
there's
gives
a
great
couple
Okazemi.
new ones.
The stomp pushes them away because they're
I mean,
full
we already
grounded.
tried closed beta tests. It's
And
rollback.
The crouch
Did you
throw
not
is
see
like
any of the
a-
closed beta tests?
You know, it's
We've
like
already
a-
seen the
it's a
net play.
throw. None of them are going to be exceptionally good.
And played the net play. You're like late
So
to the
we
party on that
already
one, man.
Talking about frames. Shut up, bitch.
What's
There's
up, Ridley
no
Royd?
need-
How you doing?
You are
I like
not
that name,
a part
Ridley
of
Royd.
this conversation.
That sounds
Alright,
scary.
there's
Ridley on
no-
steroids? That sounds like a
let's see
super
here.
boss.
Yeah, they give heat. Crouch throws? You get heat from crouch throws. Yeah, we.
Like, I would get it if there was no announcements. You could be like, haha, whack Tekken netcode. But come on, bro. We played the netcode already for 2 betas.
These are all old. Does he have anything special with his heat? Like, other characters get life back, or King can, like, replenish his heat gauge? Does he have any, like, heat mechanics that are, special? Oh, he has a command...
Oh, I haven't seen this
He
yet.
has
the
a
sample
command
combos.
low parry, and now it does that. What?
No, that's just a new animation for low parry. All low parries look like that now. That's just generic.
He has
That's
2
cool
command
that he
low
has
parries,
that.
huh?
Yeah, but
No,
that's
that's
a new.
just a
All low
regular
parries
low
have that
parry.
new animation now.
This is his command low parry. Pitfall.
That moves cool.
I wonder if the value of this command low parry
It's side switches. That's the value.
is
You want the
better
side switch.
than a regular low parry, since a low parry gives you an auto screw now. Interesting. I don't know. These are sample combos.
That
that
one's
looked like
whack. That's always
shit.
the basic they give you, just so that if you don't know what's going on. Oh, that's good.
That also looked whack. These are kids combos.
That looks better.
Still kids combos.
Yeah, that's not enough damage.
That's
65 damage or more. Then we're talking. That's the way I see it with combos.
Interesting.
That looks alright. Running 2 counter. See, like this, I can already tell
Hey,
that's
I
why I can
didn't
get way
see
more
that in
damage
the
than
move
that.
list. What is that? Is that back 1-2 now? What the fuck?
Yeah, it
back
just
1
does
goes
that.
into his crouch dash elbow?
That's just the animation now.
Is
Looks
the
cool.
old back 1-2 gone?
The old back 1-2 might be like a back 1-1 or
That
something
could
weird
be
like that.
really good. That could be really... Is that a launcher on counter hit? Forget the combo. Just back 1-2. Back 1 is an evasive, like, high crushing mid. If that on counter hit lets the second hit launch in some way, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, so Jay Sachs mentioned something really important, and they're working on that too. This is a good discussion while we're seeing the combos, which is that
if you knew what a blue spark was,
if you have a perfect PC and a perfect internet connection, and they have a perfect internet connection but a whack PC, they can still lag you. So now what they're going to do is they're going to give you not just an indicator of whether they have
would just make it a regular move.
Wired versus Wi-Fi, but they're also going to give you an indicator of whether or not they have a trash PC. So the PC icon, like let's say their PC is having trouble always hitting 60 FPS, they'll have like a red icon around their PC icon or something like that. And then you can be like, okay, this guy's PC sucks, I'm not playing them.
Is it really? We only looked at the move list.
Yeah, cool. All right, well, there you go. That was a little bit of Aris's thoughts on Dragunov. Yeah, I think that's a great change. What else can we watch right now that we haven't seen yet? I'm trying to think of what I might have missed out on. We haven't seen Steve's stuff yet. Before Steve, wasn't there somebody else I wanted to check out before Steve? Because I was with Steve at the event, so I have an idea of most of what he's going to have to say. Max, we haven't seen Max stuff. How long is his preview video? 19 minutes? Let's check out the Max video. Why not? We checked out that one already, GG. You missed it. We checked that out at the start. You can go back and look at the archive later if you want. But that was the first thing we looked at. Yeah, right. The Max video is only like 20 minutes. Let's check that one out. See what I want to hear what he has to say because he's gonna come at it from more of a casual like standpoint, right? Oh shit, let's go! It's about to happen right now.
What's up, dudes? Max here. Over the past week or
come on, I gotta hear the whole thing. Let's go! There you go. Let's go! No, I didn't watch the Markman one, but he that's a good idea too, pretty much. Just go through a bunch of stuff. But this is a good one to watch next because I want to hear more of a casual take and not a take from someone that plays Tekken all day long every day like I do.
Over the past week or so, had a unique opportunity with Bandai Namco to check out a near final version of Tekken 8. This was a pretty healthy build of the game with a whole bunch of options as well as a whole bunch of modes. So we're going to go over all of them and sort of give you a heads up because, yeah, Tekken 8 is looking kind of insane because this is a pretty huge and full packaged game.
This character's so
Once
cool.
again, big thanks to Bandai Namco for inviting us to the preview event and the limited access to this build. We did get a pretty healthy amount of time.
That's right. I forgot J1 was there. Oh shit, thank you. I legit forgot he was even in there. He had to dip quick. My man is a family man now.
There was an announcement earlier today about
go home and be a family man. That's
J1. Where
I'm
you
not
guys
even
will get a little taste of some of the things that are in what we played. Number one is the story mode. And the story mode to Tekken 8 follows directly from
He's not
Tekken
supposed
7.
to be Max, what are you doing?
It delayed the game like several years from its arcade release.
Max don't give a fuck. They'll be giving you rules. Hey, you're not supposed to show this and this and this. You're only supposed to show. He doesn't give a fuck. He just throws everything in there. That's crazy.
They have put an absolute metric ton of effort into the offline sort of offerings of this game.
I meant threw a bike out of helicopter.
And the story mode is no different. So yeah, you can kind of expect a very similar.
The lesson I'm learning right now is Max doesn't give a shit.
It's super.
Oh, can they? All right. They definitely told us not to show like they let us play story
really
mode. They definitely like, yeah, when you play story mode, you can't record any of this.
So
I was like, oh, all right.
How the story was portrayed through the eyes of a journalist, that seems to be completely gone. Instead, what we played was a very Jin Kazama-focused story mode. And I feel like that might be one of the only negatives I have.
So the story for this one, guys, I'll tell you some stuff about it. I'm sure that Rip told a lot about it too. But the early story is about the fight between Jin Kazama and Kazuya. And basically, it's Jin trying to stop Kazuya from using the Zaibatsu to like take over the world, something like that. But actually, he loses this first fight. He gets fucked up really bad. And once he gets bodied, he kind of like, you know, he's been for a while, like he doesn't want to use the devil power to like survive. He's trying to survive like on his own rights. So what happens is for a while, the devil power legit leaves him.
Granted, we only
and that's kind of the early part of the story. He's fighting without the devil power for it, but he gets fucked up.
Focused on Jin.
People are like, yeah, man, you're fighting like trash right now. They start shit talking.
Jin's a really fun character in this game.
Like,
I'm not super disappointed with that. I would just like to see, you know, the taking pilot of other characters that are critical to the main storyline. The positives, though,
what's up,
even though that is one technical negative, the positives, though, is that this story is wild.
Yeah,
bro.
we had access to the first 4 chapters. And later on, what happens is Kazuya eventually starts like a new King of Iron Fist tournament. And when he does, some of the characters get to fight in it. Like there's a section with Law and Paul fighting. There's a section with Azucena. Let me think who else. Leroy, there's a section with him. Quo and Jin have a fight at one point,
and
then eventually Jin fights Reina.
Of extremes, even more so than previous Tekken games, which is several degrees and levels of extremes. So the only thing I can really tell you outside of how insanely epic they're trying to make all of this stuff, which is just, you know,
the cinematics are, you can tell looking at this video, but the cinematics are one of the most fun parts about it. There's one cinematic with Jin and Reina that's phenomenal. It's like the end of, at the end of Tekken 7, when Kazuya and Heihachi are fighting, and Kazuya looks up and he sees, instead of old Heihachi, he's just hallucinating, so he's like the young Heihachi, right?
It reminded
Word, Wayne Gamble, you're gonna fuck me up, but I want that training, bro. Bring the smoke, I'm ready.
In a game like, I'm sorry, a movie. I think it was Blood Vengeance.
Definitely bring the smoke, man. I want to try to get good.
One Tekken movie that came out during Tekken Tag 2, when that game also got like a Tekken Tag 1 remaster.
Kind of. It feels kind of like that. Anyway,
ridiculous stuff and transformations and, you know, absolute nutty over-the-topness that happens in this situation, but it's shot very well. It looks very good.
Anyway, I was mentioning that scene in Tekken 7 where Kazuya looks up and sees old Heihachi. There's a scene like that with Jin and Reina. What happens is like Jin at one point is like getting fucked up, and he looks up at Reina doing like a Heihachi style pose, and he for real thinks that he sees like Heihachi. And she even starts talking shit. She's like, "You look like you've seen a ghost," and then she goes back and keeps fucking him up.
Have your little arcade character in the
we don't know yet on Thursday. We don't know if it's gonna be midnight today or if it's gonna be in the morning.
Similar. You get an idea of how this works. So like the online functionality works.
Does anybody else know? Let me know if they posted anything about the time. They only said the day so far.
This might be the most impressive thing in the game so far. No kidding.
Nobody likes this mode. Have y'all noticed that? Nobody likes arcade core. I think it's the avatars. Is that the problem? Nobody likes the avatars? What's your opinion, guys? Do these avatars suck or something?
Meant to emulate.
Just so y'all know, the lowest views video I have is Arcade Quest. That's the lowest views. 6 p.m. No way, it's 7 p.m. right now.
In a way that, oh, I just lived this, so now this is so far back in the day that we have to make games.
For real, nobody likes Arcade Quest. And it's fun. This was the most fun I had playing. Was this mode? People don't like it. It's weird.
Variety of opponents, very similar to, you know, games of old, the old school Virtua Fighter 4 Evo stuff.
That's what I'm saying. The content creators like it. The people watching the videos don't like it.
Moves around. You can individually challenge people. The nice part about it was the ease in, right? So this eases you in very well. It starts off by just giving you basic objectives like use your rage art, use your heat mode, and do a heat mode combo.
I appreciate the opinion.
Starting this with that, and it gives you like
4 p.m. Central. I mean, it's past that right now.
Accomplish these things, so
there's no way, man.
Fun.
Right now, it's 7 p.m. Eastern or 7 p.m. Pacific. It's like 10 p.m. Eastern.
Story mode in a fighting game, and the whole point of it is that it wants to ease you into the game's mechanics and teach you. There is even a point where you fight against some characters and they do obvious like a similar string. They do like not their full move list, but just pretty basic strings. And it's like a 1-2 that ends in a mid or ends in a low. And I kind of liked it because it was like, oh, it's teaching me that this CPU is ending this stuff.
Oh, he fought somebody different for the finals. Oh, I know. So I see. So when you fight, you don't necessarily fight the same players in the tournament. I learned that just now. Because when I fought, then I had to fight a C player.
It was weird because you're also earning currency for the next thing we're going to talk about, which is like customization. But I found this mode really captivating, and I think for anybody that is going to be either new to Tekken or refreshing or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens when the game comes out, but I have a feeling that this mode is not going to be as popular as I thought it was going to be. It just seems like people don't like it.
The plunge. If you're like, oh man, I don't know what's going on with this game, dude, this arcade story mode is pretty much it. And I fully give credit to the devs for putting a lot of time into this. It doesn't look absolutely amazing because it is these cheesy.
I mean, I've heard nothing about Tekken Force.
What it's offering is a very healthy amount of content.
So, yeah, I don't know. But then there was a lot of leaks that were accurate.
How people adopt this and learn Tekken before they jump online.
People just start making shit up. We don't even know though. This is just what they showed us. So for all we know, there's other stuff in the final game that we haven't seen yet. This is just what they were like. They legit gave us a script and were like, all right, play a little bit of story mode, then play some arcade quests, then all right, now you go fuck around and do whatever you want for a while.
This is probably one of the biggest elements of Tekken is obviously dressing up your character and giving them all these features and weird things and looks and stuff like that.
He's got Ken hair. He looks like Monster Hunter Ken. Oh shit.
Stuff you can do here. In comparison to Tekken 7, you can change things like shoes, the overall customization level, and like I'd say costume options.
We don't know yet, Moss. We're
than
waiting too.
what felt like the offerings from before.
I
but
don't
it
think there's an
also does
official
feel
time
very
because all I see is
similar.
people throwing out random
And,
times in the
I don't
chat.
think
So I'm
that's
assuming there's
specifically
no
a bad
official time
thing.
yet. We just have to wait.
I don't mind the customization in Tekken. It offers for like a cheesy little side thing that you can do to make your custom characters, but it didn't feel like this was a giant step up from previous games. If you go back to games like Tekken 6, for example,
Everybody says that. They're like, oh god, the Tekken 6 customs are so much better. You know what I did? I loaded up Tekken 6 recently. Y'all are full of shit. The Tekken 6 customs are not that fancy. They look terrible. Most of them don't fit the characters right.
A bit more options just in this customization.
I think honestly people have like nostalgia goggles about that Tekken 6 customization. It's not that good.
You did see the classic character models or classic costumes from previous games were in here.
Exactly, men right nostalgia goggles. They think it's good because they played it back in the day. It's not that good.
Extra costumes you get or the variety
For real, a lot of the
costumes
customizations don't fit the characters right
They're
at
pretty
all.
high quality. For the most part, it's like, oh yeah, they didn't just slap on the old character rig.
Thank you
from
so
Tekken
much,
7 if you wanna see
Maswindu.
what
Thanks for the
Jin's
sub, my friend.
biker outfit with his red booties
I
looks
appreciate
like.
it. Thanks for
No,
supporting
they
all the
remodeled
content
this
we've been
whole
working
thing,
on.
and it looks pretty dang good in this new engine.
I personally feel
looking
like
the
that's
way
just
it does in
nostalgia
Unreal
goggles.
5.
I don't think the Texas
So,
6
although
customs are that
customization
crazy.
isn't like
Then everybody's
the
like,
10th
oh god, you
degree
need the
above
stickers
what I
back for
thought it
Tag
was.
2.
It's
Oh
nice
god,
that
the
it's
stickers,
there,
stickers
but
this,
I
stickers
don't think
that.
it
Those
is,
stickers
like,
are not that
the
cool
end-all,
either. What are y'all talking
be-all
about?
of the
People act like those stickers are like the
experience.
fucking
It's
be all
just,
end all of Tekken.
Don't
Those
expect
stickers
that
were
much
whack.
more leaps and bounds beyond Tekken 7. So let's
Tell
talk
me
a
the
little
truth.
bit
Do
about
y'all really like the
characters,
stickers for
and
Tag 2 so much?
obviously I've only had
Nobody,
an opportunity
as
to
someone
play
that
with a few
played Tag
characters from
2,
the betas,
nobody was
and I
using
did have a lot
stickers.
of fun with
Nobody.
Mars, and I had
And
even
I
more
played
fun
Tag 2 a
with
lot.
Jin. Weirdly enough, Jin is turning into a character that's a bit easier to use, although he seems really good. I didn't get a chance to directly compare, like, oh, did they nerf down 2? Did they
Exactly.
change
What
anything on
stickers?
Jin?
Exactly.
Is electric now, even non-electric, a launcher? I don't know. I'm sure other people had a chance to dissect that stuff immediately that are much more versed in Jin and how good he is in the betas and stuff. Instead, I pretty much put all of my time into Victor. And I can confidently say, and I want to do like a full
He's a cool
breakdown
character.
going
He's
over
so
like
good.
crazy Victor stuff and combos. This character's ridiculously fun, man. And if you want like a direct comparison to other Tekken characters, he obviously was adopting a lot from Noctis. He's the leader.
He
of
has
the
a lot of
Ravens,
Kunimitsu movements,
so
too.
there's a little bit of the Raven stuff in there as well. But I'd say
I mean,
he's
I'm a
like
boomer too. I'm just letting y'all know.
50%
Sometimes people
Noctis, like
be having nostalgia goggles, man.
25% Raven,
These customs
but
look
also
really good.
25% Kunimitsu with this like weird sort of teleportation flashy stuff. Character is just beyond flashy. Doesn't have the range of a character like Noctis, but
He has
you know,
some really good
still
ones. ZTS.
Just an absolute insane.
The scariest one is
myriad
gonna
of stuff
be,
and
of course, he has
stances, so
Idol
we'll get into it.
4.
I got a
That
bunch
one's
of
gonna be
match
really
footage
good.
that we
He
can,
has
you know,
Down
go over
1
and
1. I
check
think it's the
out.
input.
That I'll
That
probably
one
do
is
on
it's
stream
almost like
later
a
tonight.
bootleg Dragon
But,
Down 2 or something like that.
I love
And then
the
he has
character,
like
man.
his system
this
rolls
is-
are kind of good
This
too.
definitely feels like this wild and ass Soul Calibur
I just
guy,
think this
in the
stance is,
same
like,
way
crazy.
that
This
some
stance
people
is
might
mad
have been
good.
upset with Noctis. Yeah, this guy definitely is doing some crazy shit.
I hope so.
although
So
I was
right now,
hearing
there's
things
some
from across
important
the-
styles of
across
characters
the
that are
bend of
missing.
people playing
And
around
let's
me
think
and
about it
behind me
together. Which ones are we missing
that,
right now?
Reina
We're
seems
missing.
absolutely insane. Everything she does looks ridiculously cool. Devil Jin,
There's
which
no
hasn't been
Capo
shown off too
at
much,
all.
was just
So no
doing the
Eddie, no
most
Christy, no
insane
Tiger.
shit I've ever seen Devil Jin do. A ridiculously flashy
There's
character. He has
no
like an air
Bruce
dash in
or
some situations. I
Muay
don't
Thai
even know
character
what
at
I was
all.
looking
There's
at.
no Muay
But the
Thai.
thing I love about the
There's no
roster
Miguel.
and what we
That's
were playing
crazy
in Tekken
because
8 in
Miguel's
terms
been
of,
in the
like,
game for a
combos and
while.
structures is that they didn't seem to like tone
Is there anybody
everything
else
down,
big like that?
right?
Like a
In
fight
the
style
betas,
that's
it
missing?
seemed like you just had access to so much, you know, between the heat gauges,
Oh, yeah,
the
Lei
rage
Wulong.
arts, like all this kind of stuff that's in the
I
game.
think y'all
The game
know.
is very
I'm not gonna
mechanically
say anything
dense,
myself because you
and
know
that
how
did
it is. They
not
hooked
go
me up,
away.
but I think you guys know what's up with Lei
They're
Wulong
more
by
equipped, and
now.
there's just
If you've been
more
paying
things
attention
you
to the
can do
news and the
with
stuff that's
everyone
out there,
in the
then you know
roster
what's
than
going on
almost
with it.
ever before. And even the characters that I put a lot of time
you don't
into,
know,
it's
it's
like I
okay.
was
You'll
just
know soon.
barely getting a grasp of what was going on here. But it just seemed like there's so much potential. And that leads into the next thing.
Oh yeah, there's
that
no
was in
Chang at
this,
all,
this
right? No
sort of
Julia
play
Chang or Michelle
session,
Chang or anything like
which
that.
is training options. And by what I was just saying, characters are doing more stuff, there's more mechanics, there's more things than ever before. And we did get a bit of time to mess around with some of the training options. And the nice part about it is that this game is so ridiculously feature-rich.
Kanado Low brings up Bob. There's no Bob yet. I guess we're gonna have a lot of DLC, huh? Because right now, just between what we mentioned at least like
some of the most legacy skill of
6
any fighting
characters
game
or
out
something
there.
like that. That could be
And
in
I
the
think
game,
that sort of
so.
adopts over to Tekken 8, absolutely. Although it's just been shifted in certain ways, like movement isn't nearly as much forward and back. It's just more in the sideways directions. But a lot of characters do very similar stuff, and if you just
Backdash
carry
cancel's
over
not
that
as
stuff
good.
from previous games,
He's
it
not
will
wrong
work.
about
So
that. But I still
you
think that
kinda have to
backdashing is
work
ignorant.
your butt off to teach the audience about these things. And that's the amazing thing about the
right,
adopting
Mason. No Capos at all. No
of
Eddie, no
Tekken 8.
Tiger, no Christian.
Not just that arcade quest mode.
So far.
The amount of options you have in training mode is freaking ridiculous, man. And they are doing their best to have you look at replays.
Yeah, but I don't think that
and
Azucena is the
handhold
Miguel
you
replacement. I
and
think that
fight
Azucena is just
against
meant to be like a new
ghosts
character.
and have that ghost fight you. And yeah, when I was fighting my ghost, it was
like we
whooping
had
my
Shaheen,
ass,
remember in
man,
Tekken
'cause
7,
suddenly
and
I'm
people thought that
fighting
Shaheen was going to be the Lee
character
Chaolan
that's
replacement.
emulating
And then
my
what happened? Lee
playstyle.
Chaolan was just a
So
character,
I
right?
kinda know what I'm doing, and now I
I
have
think
to
it's
fight
going to be the
another
same thing.
character that kinda knows what
Azucena,
they're doing as
she
well,
has
and it
some
was
stuff that
kicking
might
my
be
butt,
inspired
and
by
it was
Miguel a
doing
little bit,
actual
but I think that was
combos. I
still
was
the
like,
regular
whoa, this
Miguel.
is sort of cool. The ghost mode stuff, the arcade mode stuff, and all the training options. This game
I don't know,
is
Shen. I might
working
not.
its
People are
ass
having fun
off
with
to
Granblue
sort of
Rising.
help
That's
out
cool.
anybody
My
that
honest
wants to
opinion,
learn
I
how
don't
to
want to
play
play
it.
spoiler with that game
And I
too much.
think
My honest
that's very
opinion,
appreciated.
I don't
I know
like
a
what
lot
they
of
did
people
to
are
like the
gonna jump
aggression
into
level of
Tekken
that
8
game.
and enjoy
Why
the
is
story
why
mode,
does every character
obviously.
have like 2
A
touch
very
kills and
large
shit
amount of the
now?
audience are just going to play this arcade fun mode.
What
and
happened to my
wander from
beautiful
arcade to
Footsies game
arcade
where
and
you
fight
couldn't
new
jump?
people and get
Why
new
can you air block
cosmetics and all this kind of
uppercuts?
stuff, and I get it. But everything about T8 really is
Why does
trying
Universal
to get
overhead suck
you
now?
into
You
its
can't
online
overhead
mode
throws
to
and
fight
fuck them
online
up.
to be
There's just too many
comfortable
things I don't like about
with
them anymore.
Tekken, which is arguably
But like
one
I said,
of
I
the
don't want
most
to take it away from
challenging
anybody else that
aspects of
likes
this
the game.
franchise.
'Cause
They
it looks
put a
flashy as
lot of
hell
effort
now.
into this game. This is a very feature-rich
much.
game, and it
feels
seems
like
like
it
it's
feels
gonna
like
slap,
it feels
dude,
like they went the
because I was
DNF
having a lot of
direction. I
fun
don't
just
like that.
learning new characters.
Why'd they make
I
it
was
so much
already
like
having a
DNF
lot
or
of fun
Strive? They
playing
had a dope
online.
game already.
The online impressions that I've had from CBT were very varied because of the connection quality stuff. So I hope a lot of that does get ironed out by launch. We didn't get a chance to mess around with any online functionality in this preview event. So that's still
because you were trying to throw tech. You throw tech and they will overhead and kill you. And then you had overhead counter combos too and stuff like that. That was good.
This is a massive budget game.
That shit's all gone
with
now.
a lot of effort and a lot of time
Now
put
you
into
just
it.
fucking OS
And
throw
it's
tech
clear
forever.
that they know the challenge. Tekken 8's a tough thing to do. It's a tough thing to get people into.
I didn't
But
even
there
see
are
this
more
stage.
tools than ever before.
This stage is cool.
The last thing I want to mention, because this is pretty glowing. I had a
yo, the
great
Smokey
time
the
with this
Bear.
preview
Have y'all seen
event,
this? The Smokey the
is
Bear
that
Kuma?
The jukebox mode is back. Hallelujah. We all like the jukebox mode. It is not exclusive to just the PlayStation version anymore. It's in every single version of Tekken 8. Wonderful. However, jukebox in Tekken 7 was a really cool idea.
Get smoked by
but it had
Smokey the Bear.
problems. If you wanted to play certain tracks,
Yeah,
of,
so the
a
jukebox
match,
is going to be
you
on
can just
Steam too.
map, like, hey,
I don't
just
think
give me
that's in
Electric
Tekken
Fountain
7,
or
right? In
Karma
Tekken 7
from
you
Tekken
can't
6.
use jukebox.
I just want to play these
PC
matches in
version?
this stage that way.
In this one, the
No,
PC
it
version
was
should have jukebox. You
separated
should have
by
everything.
the fact that you had different elements
Supposedly
of
the
music,
transitions
like a round
are gonna be
one
better,
version,
too.
a mid-round version, and an ending version. So if you just mapped the same song to all those 3 different versions, while you were playing the match and going into the next rounds or the final parts,
It would transition
wouldn't,
anywhere.
like change that song. It would just restart the song, or it would play a
Yeah.
different song or something like that if you randomized it.
They tried to
And
fix all that
was
stuff.
No good, dude. It essentially made jukebox mode kind of useless, in my opinion. And I just didn't end up using it that much just because it was just like, oh, we're just getting like a random assortment of songs every single round or something like that. This isn't good. Dude, they fixed it in Tekken 8. Now there's just 2 different versions. There's like the opening theme and then the climactic theme for like final round. But if you put the same song under both of them, it will just play the song out like it normally does in a classic Tekken match. I absolutely
Yeah, so you can
friggin'
have,
love
instead of
it.
round
So
change
now
songs, you can
get
have
Tekken
just one
Revolution
song
music
like it's
properly
Tekken
playing.
5 or
You can,
something like
make a
that.
playlist.
And
do
you
all
can
the
also
stuff that
have
we
it transition
wanted to do
better
from the previous game, and
between
it just
different
didn't sound
songs if
good.
you want.
And I can't tell you, man, like music is such an important thing for me.
I'm definitely
with
trying to have
Tekken.
tag,
I just left
tag
the
1
Tekken 5
OST. I love that
soundtrack on
soundtrack.
for the majority of the stages. So I'm just gonna leave you guys with like a little versus CPU match with Tekken 5 music in the background, because if there's one thing Tekken 8 isn't doing, fantastically well, I'm not a huge fan of its music yet. It hasn't given me a lot to just absolutely fall in love
Bro,
with.
that's a hot take.
Once I got that
How y'all
option
feel
to put
about
on
that?
T5
Y'all like the
music,
new
it
OST
was
so far?
over, bro. So hopefully
That's
you guys
definitely a
enjoyed
hot
this
take.
quick brief impression of Tekken 8. I'm going to be back with more gameplay and features going over a
Wait,
character that
what the
I
hell
spent
was
most
that?
time with,
Steve
which
has
is
a
Vector, and
clutch
he's incredibly
stance?
fun. So look forward to that.
What was that?
Until then, yeah, just expect a lot more of this game on this channel, because Tekken's always been a lot of fun, and this game is going.
I agree with
absolutely
that. It's
ham
better than the 7
in that
soundtrack.
direction, that's
The
for
7
sure.
soundtrack
As
only
always,
has
dude,
like
thank
3
you
or
a ton for
4
watching. Appreciate
songs
any
that I can
thumbs up
listen
or
to
likes
on
on the
repeat.
video. My name is
right
Max, and
now.
I'll see you next time.
Between 3 and 5 songs.
国連か私が屈服させてやろう
Hey, so after this, did anybody upload good Reina stuff? Like Rip or somebody like that? I want to see Reina. Did Rip do that? He said. Oh, Jay Wong. That's right, Jay Wong. Thank you, GG. That's what I was looking for. Let's go check Jaewong out. Jaewong and then main man. All right. That's pretty good. What time is it right now? 7:20? Okay. That move's cool. I gotta use that more in combos. He said mailman. The mailman. All right. So we got like 3 people to check out. I think we saw. Oh yeah, but the Arsenality one is like him kind of being mostly silly. It has some tech in it, but it's mostly him just having fun. Maybe at the end we'll check that one out. We checked out his Devil Jin video was really good. Her stances look scary. You could tell this character's easy because Max figured him out pretty quick too. Victor, I told you he's easy, child. You know Max doesn't play Tekken for shit. He's going to stances by accident. That move's so sick. Devil Jin looks bad? Maybe. He has a new toolkit, which is cool. I like the moves. So he has. How about this? He looks flashy. ZTS. I'm not sure if he's good, but he looks flashy as hell. Maybe he's not that good, but as far as like entertainment, looking at his new moves is cool as hell. All right, let's try Jaewong. See what's up. Haha, Reina might be broken in Tekken 8. That's what he was the title. Jaewong's actually pretty good at Tekken. Just remember, and Tekken 5 era, this guy was like a maniac. He was super good. I'm just waiting for the video to load up a little bit and buffer. Once it buffers some, we'll jump into it. Yeah, I never was a Double Jin main. Like I've never really tried to play Double Jin in my life, so I don't really know. I only know how to fight Double Jin. ZTS. I don't really know how to play Double Jin, so it's hard for me to look at him.
I
and
love
be
the
like,
fact she has a grab like that. I love.
Oh, she has Julia Chang's grab. What the hell?
So sick. And she has a parry? What is up, everybody? This is Justin Wong, and we have a special video for you. I was invited with a bunch of other people to go check out Tekken 7. So shout outs to Bandai.
Yeah, no, I know. Jaewong, like I said, Jaewong is good at Tekken.
Opportunity to play really the full game.
He's
So
not.
if you guys
He's
wanna
not.
see
He's
some
not
great
considered
action,
like, you know
Tekken
how like a
Ball,
regular
we didn't get
Tekken
story
monster
mode, but we did
wouldn't look
play
at
it. We
Jaewong
did
and be like,
play
oh god,
story
this guy's
mode
gonna win a
and no
tournament or something like that.
spoilers.
But anybody
It's
that's in the know
amazing.
that
I was
that
so
Jaewong is
invested
actually pretty
that,
good at this
like,
game.
I just wanted to play story mode, but they were like, no, we can't play anymore. Can't play any further. Single player content they added in
Good
this
enough to
game.
win a Tekken 5 tournament. That Anakin was at. He beat
So
Anakin in
good.
grand
So
finals of a
other than
Tekken
that,
5
like,
tournament.
share,
Think about that.
subscribe, turn on
That's
bell
crazy.
notification, and let's get into the
I know
video.
that was a
So
long
this
time
is,
ago, but
like,
still.
the beginning of like Arcade Quest, which is pretty much, like I said, I mentioned, it's like Pokemon style. You make your own custom avatar, and pretty much you're hitting the scene. You're hitting
Ding!
the scene.
I love that it makes the sound of you putting the quarter in the machine. Ding!
Tekken 8, you know, going to your local arcade and trying to be the best arcade, and obviously you go to different arcades, seems like, to beat the best players and everything, and eventually you go to play in the Tekken tournament.
Hey, this is gonna be so hype.
That you ever are. Everything here, like this is kind of like your hub, your home, your Tekken hub, right? This is like your Professor Oak. Max is your Professor Oak. So Orochi, I think he's like your Gary Oak rival. The Gary Oak rival right here. It's just
kind
really
of
cute that they have this.
He's the way he
right?
described it.
A
It makes
little
sense.
story
It's
mode
kind of
going
like
on
that.
right here.
This is
We're
the most fun
skipping through
part.
this
Is going to the
This is
different
a
arcades.
tournament.
The beginning is like alright,
Right,
but
you see the bracket and everything. Watch what happens after that, right? All right, so we won the tournament.
what the hell was that?
Think of it as like that's like our first gym badge.
Oh,
right?
Justin.
We won the tournament. We're the best player at Gong. At the Gong arcade.
His
Now look
avatar
at
looks
who's
crazy.
there.
Why do they have a?
The champ. I'm trying to fight Orochi though.
They're trying to
Look how
rob you.
strong he is.
You trying to
And
rob
then
somebody, Justin?
Also, this mode here is interesting. You go to this like shady area in Arcade Quest, and
This was my favorite
pretty much
area.
play against
It's one
yourself. The
cabinet. It's like a
computer will
shady
learn
ass
your moves,
spot
learn
somewhere
your
with just
combos
one
and
cabinet.
everything like that.
I don't
So
even know what
think
this
that
place
was
is. This shit is
pretty
scary.
And Max will tell you, hey, like don't just beat up your ghost, like defend as well too. So you could teach your ghost how to block.
How to block? That's
how to
true.
play
He's
defensively.
exactly.
It's
You
not
have to
just
teach the
about
ghost how to
combos.
block when you're fighting.
So I
enemy
thought that
ghosts.
was really cool as well too, that they tell you that. So that's Arcade Quest, right? So we got character customizations. This is not what I would make my main, maybe I would still make my Reina look like this. We're gonna do practice mode. Which one do you think? 1, 2, 3, or 4? 1 and 2. I just like the jacket, like this whole like cyberpunk jacket.
that color
thing
is
going
cool.
on. It's pretty nice. All right, let's try out the combo challenge.
Oh, that's a good idea. I want to see
So
some
they
more
teach you
combos.
combo challenges, like how to use the heat state and everything like that.
That hop kick is hella slow, by the way. It's like 17 frames or something. It is not a 15 frame hop kick. Just so
seems
you
like
know.
it's a really good ender though. Like it's a really good combo ender. That's like pretty good chunk of damage.
That's
And
pretty
she
good
has
carry. The
mad
damage is
stances,
probably
by the
trash,
way.
but
Like she actually is like mad moves, not just like Heihachi's moveset. During Wind God Step, look at that. That's like the command dash. But the crazy part, there's an easy version of the command dash. If you hit
Yeah,
just
so you can
down
get
forward
easy
3,
electric,
you
and
just
you can get
automatically get the dash automatically.
and you can get hard electric.
Yeah,
The
I'm trying
easy
to see- I'm
electric,
trying
I
to
think
do
the frame
electric.
data is
I
worse. I
remember-
think it's
I
around
think
17 or
here
18 for
Max
the
was like,
easy
"Can you do
electric. The hard
and stuff?"
electric,
So
if
she
you do
have
it, is
electric, so
15.
She does, yeah.
Classic.
You gotta hit the spark. Ooh, that's just you hear the sound effect though. Shoo, shoo,
That's
shoo, shoo. Bro, that uppercut looks so sick.
Yes, that's the
uppercut
Heihachi.
looks
What
so
does Heihachi
good.
call that move? I
It
forgot.
looks so
Heihachi has a name
good.
for it. Omen? Uppercut? Is that the name of it? No.
Ah, I missed the down forward 3. Yeah, but if you guys are interested, Brayna, she, like I said, she has mad different stances, which is like so interesting. I love the fact that like she has like she has the Heihachi machine.
Oh, there it is
style, but
Omen.
she also
Okay, Omen
has
got
kind
this.
of,
Thank
like,
you, YouTube. Ninja Blue
like
Dragon
different
and
fight
Manny
styles as well,
answered
too.
right away.
I don't think it's
Manny Q.
Kazuma fight style, but it's like kind of like maybe her own from what she learned, which is really interesting. So I just like the fact that she just has options. It's just not like a Heihachi.
She has a
in
lot of
female
moves.
body
Like you could
type of
play her.
situation.
It's kind of
She's not gonna
weird
be my
to say it like
main
this,
when
but you could
we're
play her
first
like
starting
Asuka
out,
almost,
trying
like
to
a weird
electric here
Asuka,
with
or you could play her like a weird
Electric,
Heihachi.
electric.
Like that's just how she is. She has
I can
that
only
many
do
moves.
electric on the right side. I'm such a fraudulent player. Ooh, but look at the damage already from this electric. It's a DP motion, right? The trick when you hit the diagonal down forward, you have to hit a punch at the same time. If you
Yeah,
hit
that's
both,
how you get the real
direction
electric
and
is
the
when you're
punch
doing
at
the
the
crouch
same
dash.
time, then the
You have to
electric will
press
come
2
out.
and down forward
So
on the
trying
same
to
frame. That's the
make
secret. So
sure
if you
your
do it
inputs
right,
are
then you get the
just
electric.
frame
If you
clean,
do it wrong and you press
that's
the
the
2
hard
later,
part
you get
because,
the regular
you know,
wing off fist.
Naturally, you're
That's the
just
secret
gonna
to
be
getting
like,
electric.
just
It
do
takes
the
a lot
DP
of
motion and
practice.
The punch will come out after the down forward motion. But if you want the electric version where it's safe and you get the pushback and everything, you need to hit the down forward and punch at the same time.
Yes.
How you could tell is obviously you could tell from the spark. Like if you miss it,
It's plus
you know,
5,
you could
just
tell,
like
okay,
Kazuya's.
it's a regular hit. You see that? That's like
If you
so
block the
bam,
electric.
bam, bam, right? She
Ooh.
has some mad sauce. Like the sauce is there, and we're gonna go through the move
I
list
agree with that. She
and
has a
everything.
lot of cool
Like,
moves.
So many moves. So many move lists.
444. Is that guaranteed? I wonder about that.
You gotta look at the frame data. I like the fact that they have the hit properties, damage, and everything there.
Oh, you
That's,
could
like,
change the
really nice,
size
right?
of the properties. What the heck? I didn't even know you could do that. I just learned. You can make it bigger? Or was that... Did he do that editing
Bro,
somehow? How did he do that in just
hit
editing? That was cool.
crazy.
I learned
That
something
did
just
mad
now.
damage. Yeah,
Gotta step
see?
up my Premiere game. You got a good editor, Justin.
So 3-2 does like that little state crumple. I don't even know what you call it. Crumple state. Not a crumple, but bound state. Ooh.
Wow.
Heavy chip damage on block. Effectives an opponent on using a higher mid attack.
It's a fast power crush.
I like how they got
back
the
punch.
main techniques. So the main techniques.
I
is
do like
pretty
that
much
too.
like what
They tell
the
you
game,
what the attacks are good for, which is
is
kind of
like,
cool.
hey,
That's not a
try-
thing that
try
they really
these
usually
moves
do
out.
in
These moves
Tekken.
are good.
Just tells you, hey, use this when they do this or whatever. It's trying to give you an idea of the right times to use the moves. That's pretty nice.
That's
really
cute
good for
when you think
scrubs that
about
just don't
doing
understand
down
when they
forward
should use
three
their
into
moves.
the-
They just know, oh, these are my
into
10
the-
best
the-
moves,
the,
and they don't really understand
hell
when they're
sweep.
supposed to use their 10 best moves. You know what I mean, right? With this, you'll have a much better understanding of what's effective about your 10 best moves.
And go for the grab. Ooh, he's a ha 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 ha. That grab is cool. So that's like the main tech.
I heard some rumors that Mokujin and Tetsujin are in the game or something like that, but I forget what that rumor was about. Costumes or something like that, maybe? Where did I see that about Mokujin and Tetsujin? I definitely saw that somewhere recently.
1-2-2. Yeah, that's the classic one, right?
Consider that rumor.
2-1.
That's
I
not
think
me
we
confirming
actually had
anything.
that
Consider
one
that rumor
before.
right
Yeah,
now.
ends with that, but
Costumes? Is that what
string
it is? All right.
Yeah, that one.
That's
I
a
know. That
Heihachi
one's-
string. That's
I
definitely
feel
a
like
Heihachi
it's in
string.
there.
This is
The raging
the new string that she
Bishamon.
has.
The names are crazy.
She can do a power up at the end if she does Kotosoka forward 2. Did y'all see that? Wait, go back.
With the
If she does
1-2?
Kotosoka forward 2, she can do a power up at the end?
The raging.
Ah,
Bishamon.
interesting.
The names are crazy.
I wonder what that
Raging
means.
Bishamon. With the 1-2.
I mean, I think they're doing a good job considering that they have
Bro,
X
that's
amount of
just her
space,
standing
right?
four?
It might be nice if you
Steven Brown?
clicked on the move, right? Or you went into the move and then they gave you even more details about it, right?
The Sentai
But
forward
this is still a huge start. Not even Street Fighter does that. Street Fighter doesn't give you a moves and be like, yeah, use the Hadouken when this. Actually, it kind of does. I lied.
Go into the
They
low
have
right
the
there?
teaching thing that tells you use this move in this situation and that type of thing. This is like that.
Bro, the counter
That
hit
throw's
one
so
is
sick.
cool. I
Oh,
like
it's a
the
counter. That's
hit.
not even a throw. That's a counter string. I always thought that was a throw. I see.
Like sometimes I'm like, are we gonna use some of those moves?
It's an improvement. I'll say that. This is not a thing that they usually do in Tekken. Tell you when to use the moves. They just give you a bunch of moves and they say, here you go, guys. You have moves. That move, this move, this I happen to know. That one there, the one where she rolls for a really long time. If you block that, it's a guard crush and a jab is guaranteed. She gets like 1-1-2 or something like that. Only the full charge one.
The Queen Bee Stinger. What a great name of a move. The Wind God Step.
Oh, she has an easy. Wait, she has
the
an
main
easy
juggle that's the
wind
main
step
thing I've
too?
been using for juggles.
What the fuck? I guess that makes sense. So that's how
actually
you do
learned a
easy
lot
electric,
just
because you do
going
the
through
easy
blue
wind
blades.
step and then you just try to do electric after. That's how you do it. I see. And then you have to do the hard one if you
Down
want the
two.
real
I feel
electric.
like that's gonna be a good button to use, no? Yeah, the Osokuko. It's like pretty much, I guess, an auto sidestep. Heaven's
That's the
Wrath.
stance. Yeah.
That's such a good low. The Isamon. I like that low a lot. Ooh.
Down back 4-1+2 is a good one. Mhm.
That's a
That
classic.
looks good.
That one seems like a really good
That
move.
track.
too.
Oh, that
The
tracks,
mid
huh?
too.
That's like
Goes
Kazumi's
pretty
back
far.
too. Wait, what the fuck?
That one
She has
seems like a
Kazumi's
really
back
good
too?
move, It's a mid too. It goes pretty far. Bro, look at her. She just went mad far back. They giving these Tekken characters some mobility stuff going on, huh? That one seemed like a good move too.
There's only we don't know space. All we know is that she knows Mishima style martial arts. That's for real. All we know right now. And that's all the way up to chapter 4 in the
like
story. We
Steve.
still
He
don't know.
boxed with,
All
like,
we know is that
slaves
she
and
has
everything.
Mishima arts, and that she's got a beef maybe with Jin and Kazuya and all those guys.
Because it's not really a launcher. It's just auto.
We don't know if she's really Heihachi's daughter or if she just wants revenge for Heihachi. Maybe Heihachi did something nice for her when she was a kid, and because of that, she wants to avenge Heihachi. We just don't know.
That move seems pretty good too, right? The 10
That's my
combos.
head
Can't
canon
go
right now.
wrong
My
with
head
the
canon
10-hit
right now
combos.
is that she was like an abandoned child or something like that that Heihachi took care of,
Sure you
and
can.
that's why she cares about avenging Heihachi. That's my head canon, but that's not necessarily the truth. That's just my head canon.
Special move. Yeah, I don't know what that does. I guess it puts me in wild crouching state.
The thing is, when did he have
Ooh,
time
bro,
to do
she's got
that
mad
between
flips, bro.
beefing with Kazuya and teaching Jin and all that? When did he have time to do any of that?
Fast
That's the
key
part that I'm wondering about.
Oh, that looks like a bro. The jewel.
That's why I say it's
snatcher,
only my
she's
head canon.
snatching
That's
the
probably not
jewels.
even remotely close to the truth.
Twin stingers. Bro, that's an interesting normal. That's a good move. That's like something from Asuka, I believe, right? Asuka, I feel like Asuka has that move. That move for sure Asuka has.
She does.
That's a good low.
That's what I mean. Why does she have Kazama moves? That's definitely
The
like
wind
either
god
a
step, easy mode wind god step. Oh, now it's going to the stances. You can see how many stances she has.
that's sick. So she has crouch dash. Was that crouch dash 1-2? Then she has
Ooh,
crouch
that
dash
sounds
2,
so
of course,
good.
the electric. That crouch dash 1-2 move looks cool.
And this
Whoa,
is
what's that
electric
crouch dash
version
3?
of it.
Oh, that looks
Electric
mad
war
evasive.
god kick.
That looks good as fuck. Bro, that
Ooh,
whatever
sounds
that
so
is
good.
that a low or a mid? Oh, it's a mid.
And this is electric version of
That
it.
looks crazy
Electric
evasive.
war
Oh, she
god
has an
kick.
oh.
That one seems like it's a new addition. It looks sick.
That looks hella good.
The Sentai.
Wait, she has Asuka spin stance too? No way.
The Sentai. Eh? That one also is, I think, is pretty good. That's a good mid. If there's like, I forgot if there's a low version.
That move seems
during
good.
Sentai. If there's a low,
It looks like it
version,
has a
that
lot of range. Like you want a high that's just like a big. If you're
that
gonna
looks
be
good
throwing
too.
out a high,
It's
you want like a big high, right? That looks like a big ass
and it
high that's
goes
just
in
gonna
heaven's
smack
wrath.
anything that you try to press.
There it is. Low high. I don't know if that's like natural combo. Yeah.
Oh, she can cancel out of it too. She's tricky. Wow. She might not be easy. Even you know how usually they try to make new characters easy. This character might not be easy. She looks really complicated.
Bro, that string looked crazy. The demon.
I feel kind of bad because all the scrubs are gonna want to try this character and they're all gonna be disappointed. She looks hard to play.
That looks like something you do during the OTG, like someone's on the floor.
The move list is still going. He's at move number 118. The move list is still going. She has a shit ton of moves.
Wind step. So it's just like a little forward tap. Bro, you heard the bones crack?
She steps on you so disrespectfully. Oh, that back throw is sick. She laughs at you.
Queen right there. Not even a princess.
Yeah, that's true. They'll still have Lars. Now they have Victor. That's the new scrub
Down
character.
forward,
Victor,
1
he's
plus
hella
2.
easy. Trust me.
Oh, not down forward. Up forward 1+2. This one.
Victor's one of the easiest Tekken characters I ever tried.
Like that.
That's how easy
I love
he is.
it. It looks so sick.
Can I see that
I
again?
love the fact she had 1+2. Oh,
This
not
command
down
grab
forward,
looks
up
cool.
forward,
So this is the
1+2.
command grab that's
This
the Julia
one.
Chang
I
input,
love
which
the
means
fact
that she
has
probably
a
is going to be able to
grab
buffer
like
it.
that. I love it. It looks so sick.
We don't know,
Heaven's
Mr. Bokuma.
Roar,
Mr.
this one?
Bokuma wants to know when the demo will drop. We're all waiting for news.
That's a sick.
We're hoping
grab.
it drops tonight at midnight, but we
Attack
might have to
over
wait till the morning.
So this one's interesting. Like,
She
you
looks
just, like,
fun. She
take
just
the
looks.
hit,
She looks hard.
and then
You got to spend a
like,
lot of time to be good
I
with this
guess you
character.
don't go that far back.
A lot of
If she has
characters
a
have forward
parry,
parry in this game. Y'all notice
like-
that? So she's not the only one that has this. Some characters now have a forward parry that's kind of like, you know how you can low parry, low attack, stuff like that? Forward parry. This one specifically has to be punches. But some of them don't have to just be punches. Some of them can also parry kicks. Like the Victor one can parry kicks.
I guess you don't go that far back. And she has a parry? Low parry. I guess she has. Yeah, I was like, she has a mid parry. It's interesting. That one I was like sick. Down 4-1. I'm trying to figure out like, oh, like I saw some lightning. Can I get electric here? This is where I figured it out.
That makes sense, cool. I think I'm gonna crash
check
out
out
tonight
how
then.
Tekken
That way I
Ball
can wake up
goes
early. And if I wake
hard,
up and
if
the
it goes
demo is
hard.
out,
Yeah, I mean,
I'll try to
Tekken
do a
Ball
stream
is
for you guys
interesting, I
early
guess.
on
I
and chill and
played-
play
I
the
played a
demo
lot
with you
of it during
guys.
Tekken 3.
I'm gonna try to
So they were
learn
saying
Paul during the
this
demo
engine
because
is
I've always wanted to
still
learn that
coming
character
from
anyway.
Tekken 3's
So I think during the
Tekken
demo I'll
Ball.
play
I
Paul.
hope this has online. Bruh, my man went into heat state. Ooh, I don't get it. The computer's so cheap here.
Yeah, the computer is actually kind of smart during Tekken Ball. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
See what I mean? The computer's mad smart.
I don't know how Tekken Ball works at all. I'm terrible. Right now, it looks like I'm trash, which I am.
No, it's okay. Just so y'all know, chat,
Bro, how
I can
much
confirm
life
this.
did I
The
lose?
CPU is actually mad
So
smart in
this is
Tekken
player
Ball.
versus CPU. Start from easy all the way to ultra hard. Matches flow and everything. Bro, she's fast. Look at her.
He put it on easy mode.
He's mad fast. I don't know what.
Oh,
I'm
he's
doing,
okay.
but
I guess
she's
the
fast.
CPU he put it on easy mode. Okay, I see. That's smart. Work your
Ooh.
way up.
Ooh. That's my
Nice,
combo.
dude. All right. Pretty good.
Take her to the wall.
That definitely looks like an Asuka throw, doesn't it? Doesn't Asuka have
That
a
is a
command throw
cheap
that's
move.
similar to that?
Rising 4-4 hits from crouching. That's actually mad crazy, actually. Don't ask how we're surviving on this planet.
Damn, good job, by the way. Justin's better at the
No,
electrics than my dumb ass. I can't do electrics for shit.
How
He
we
can do them.
breathing?
Look at him. Good shit, Justin. He can't do them every time, but still he can do them. That shit's hard. Try doing electrics every time.
Dude, the music,
And not
the
being an
music
everyday
come up?
Mishima player. Shit's tough. That's why I don't play Mishimas as side characters, because I can't do electrics yet.
He said, what? Yeah. Bro, where's that?
That wind
throne? I
pose is
really
so
wanna
cool.
know
When she sits
more
on the
of
throne,
Reyna's
like
story, the lore and
what
everything.
Tech
So
is
this
that
medium
Tekken 6?
difficulty?
What stage is Gargoyle? What Tekken has Gargoyle's Purge? Is that
Oh my
Tekken
God,
6?
I don't even know what that was.
She most definitely has the throne from Gargoyle's Purge.
See, when I get down for it too, that means that's me trying to do electric. So I guess that's an option select, but definitely I'm pretty sure that's unsafe on block. You could probably get like a 1-2 punish on that one.
She stole the throne from Doom. This game is over. Press the
But
button.
the electric feels so satisfying just to do. I definitely want to try Victor out. Maximilian was having a blast playing Victor. It seems like he just looks fun. He has like mad stuff as well too, right?
But I think that Reina is more of a J1 character because he's good at doing like these complicated combos and shit. Look at him. He's having a good time already. He learned really fast. Look at that.
If you down on the floor, that does so much damage, bro. Okay. Go for a little teleport. Oh, I'm on the wrong side, baby. I don't like to be on the left side. Left side, I can't play.
He can't do electrics.
On the left side.
Now we know J1's a one-sider.
And that's what. Don't forget, heat state. Like you do chip damage during the state right here. And that's like the. I don't even know what you call that. It's not a heat engager.
Does she get a power up during that?
The rest of your meter.
Chat. Who's been seeing a lot of the Reina stuff? So I've been wondering about this for a while. When she does this animation, is this a power up? You'll see it when she does it. She does like a tss, and then it looks like she's electrified.
And that's like the.
See this at the end? Watch the end of the move.
It's not a heat
Is that a power up?
But it's like definitely you spend the rest of your meter heat art.
Or is that just the animation of the move?
Speak it, Victor.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's the heat ending. That makes sense. I seen that happen with her so much that I started thinking that she was getting a power up at the end of it or something.
We in the land of Leroy. Because Leroy is like
Ninja
the
Blue
mayor
Dragon said the same
of
thing
New York.
on
It seems
YouTube.
like yeah.
Oh, love
Leroy
YouTube,
Smith
by the way,
Coffee,
Twitch.
there's a
Just so y'all know,
statue
Twitch.
of
YouTube has been
Leroy.
holding us down lately. I'm gonna
There's
go
a
look because I'm
Leroy
curious how many people are there right
restaurant.
now. Wow, okay. There's
Leroy
almost
everything.
another 100 monsters there watching us. I see y'all. Thank you for watching wherever you're watching. YouTube, Twitch, YouTube, wherever else. Oh, you've been missing out, Paya. We've been talking about Tekken 8 for the past 2 days, bro.
Just
been
corner
crazy.
carrier ready? Oh, that's a wall. That's a re-wall splat. Interesting. That's good to know. Bro, look, he just.
Bro, he's
Bro,
mauling.
it seems like she just be smacking you on the floor.
He's definitely mauling.
I try to pick
You
her
heard
up.
the cops, the police.
I was like, maybe I could pick him up. Guess not.
That's her new. It's like Heihachi down for at 1-2, but instead of
for the
doing the
special
second
command
swipe that
grab.
Heihachi does, she does a headbutt at the end. I don't got no followers on TikTok. I'm a boomer, man. You think they want to see my ass on TikTok? I'm a fucking boomer, bro. I'm too old for that shit.
I want to know everything about Reina. So this is very hard. Is this? Oh, this is Azucena stage, right? The music? The music's a vibe.
This is one of my favorite songs. The final round song is dope as fuck. Bro, nobody. Word. What's up, Ninkatsui? Oh, Ninja Blue Dragon. Hell yeah. There's no Umber Black. I appreciate it. There's no way that people want to watch my old ass on TikTok.
Yeah,
I refuse to
maybe
believe
I
that.
get something. I don't know what to get after that. I guess maybe a DP right there. Ooh,
That's
I
just
like
for
that.
kids,
Counter
man.
hit.
Not
Oh,
only
break the
kids,
wall
you know,
too?
grown-ups go on TikTok too. Don't get me wrong, but that's just for the
Yeah, this
new
stage
era,
got
bro.
wall break,
That's just not for me.
wall break, and ground break. Oh, doesn't something here like the skulls like blow you up or something?
I think the stage has a
there was one
wall
stage
thing
where they
that
blow
you
you
can
up.
do.
You got a good down forward one though. I like the down forward one all day.
I'm so glad that a Gold Rush type stage is back. This shit looks cool. The physics are so much better too than the original Gold Rush.
Oh, that's right. Down forward. While I'm in this state, my electrics is free. It's free. It just takes a little bit of the bar every time when you're in heat state. So this is ultra hard. I forgot what I was.
No, we got
doing.
alpacas instead of sheep now.
That's a good.
Gotta
move.
love the
That
love the
little
alpacas,
sweep
all right.
thing that he did, that low knockdown.
Love
I
them
guess I
alpacas.
realized Reina doesn't have like a knockdown low. It seems like it's all like lows
Mix
that
up
keep you
lows. She might
standing
have
still.
something, but I guess he's right. I didn't see a lot of chunky lows on her move list. It was a lot of like small lows.
Ooh, Nandato! Oh, missed the combo. Missed my electric there.
You better love them alpacas. That's your new sheep.
Oh, bro, that's so good. You just really neutral with electric all day. That's a big hit.
Ooh, up the trade. Nice.
Oh my god. Victor's cooking a little bit. Bro, the damage be hurting. That look unsafe as hell.
I still need to know the frame data on that move.
He got some big hits.
The 802.
Oh,
it's
I
like
messed it
mystery to
up.
me. I can't tell if it's plus or not. It's definitely safe.
Bro,
But I need to know if it's plus. If
why
that's
am I-
just
why
plus,
am
I'm
I-
spamming.
Why I
that
look
one.
like I was like nervous against the CPU? Four. Bro, we have four of them. We have four of them. Alright, now the most important part is this part right here. We're trying to learn how to use the
Oh, we're almost
jukebox.
at the end.
Obviously, they're
No,
saying you could
this has
have
been too
all the
fun.
different Tekken music. But what's really cool is that when you make your playlist, you choose obviously which song what you want from each stage and everything like that. So obviously we love some Tekken 5, right? Tekken 5. So while I was checking out the
Thank
playlist
you.
and everything,
You guys are too kind. Thanks for the subs,
can, like,
guys.
change
Who
the
was
stage,
that?
so you see
Oh,
how the,
Minister of
like, these
Defense,
are
what's good with the
stages and
tier 2,
everything like
man?
that. Lots
Putting a little
of
extra
Tekken
something in my
bangers from,
wallet.
like, I
That's
think
my dinner
back in
tonight,
the
bro.
day.
Thanks to
So
you,
there's
Minister of
two
Defense.
things.
I
You have to
appreciate
change
it. I'm
the
gonna get me
stage
some
two times.
tacos,
So
bro.
if you do arena
Thank
and
you.
arena climax with the same song, then the song will not reset. Right, the song will reset if you only did like a Moonlit Wilderness, but then put a Moonlit Wilderness in Arena Climax. It'll keep continuing, so that was
So
really cool.
he's
I
right. So
learned
instead
that,
of it resetting the
from
songs,
doing
Max
that,
said the
but
same
fact
thing.
that we
Instead of
can
resetting the
actually
songs, it
change-
just keeps
we
the
can
song
play
playing
whatever
forever.
music we want. Depending on the stage. That's like all I care about, right? Definitely something that Tekken got right. That's it. That's it, baby. And bam, 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 bam.
This is a Tekken 5 era. Everybody
Show
used to
off one
listen
more
to this
banger.
stage. The Moonlit Wilderness. This one's good too. This is the remix from Tekken 5 DR.
That's the song. That's the banger right there, baby. I just want to give a big shout out.
She looks, honestly, she might be OP just because she looks hard to balance. She got too many moves. Did they really balance her right? I don't know about that. She might be rampaging for like 3 months until they nerf her ass.
Just playing more of Tekken 8 online and learning how to play Reina better, because Reina is just a sick character and I just want to know more about her. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this Tekken 8 video. Make sure to check out other people's Tekken 8 videos because there was other people there as well too. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. Other than that, hit the
Shit
like.
was sick. All right, there you go. So that's J1 with a look at Reina. Who was the other person that had good Reina footage? The chat kept telling me that there was one other person that we should try for Reina. Let me know, guys. Give me the reminder. Also, guys, thanks as always for supporting the stream. My name is Spooky. Main man. All right, let's check him out. So usually I don't do this call for subscribers, but you know how it is, guys. I'm a Twitch guy and I'm a YouTube guy, and I gotta keep the channel going. So if you guys are having a good time, you've been enjoying the fact that I had all this some exclusive footage for you, as well as going over everybody else's footage, and you enjoy everything else, follow the channel. And one of the best ways you can support is to subscribe. If you have your Twitch Prime available, use that Twitch Prime. If you have a sub available and you want to resub or subscribe to the channel, please give us a sub because we appreciate you all. We're trying to work our way back to 500 subscribers by the end of December if we can. Right now we're at the 400 and change, so we're pretty close. We're in like the 430s around there. So thank you for the love. All your subs are appreciated and everything else. And thank you for following the channel and everything else that you do. Thank you also to everybody that's been tuning into these YouTube streams lately. I'm slowly trying to tailor the stream to make sure to pay attention and show you guys love as well. So thank you very much, YouTube, because not only have you guys watched our archives for 15 years or something like that, but you've also been watching the live streams as well all the time. So thank you, YouTube. I appreciate you all. And yeah, let's get things started with this main man. SWE, Reina. Okay, let's see what's up. I finally played Queen Reina. All right, let's see. I'm assuming this is the video we're looking for.
What's up, guys? Main man Sui here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. And boy, oh boy, this is the big one. The goddess, the queen, Reina. I got to play her. This character we're all so
thank you to all the recent subs, by the way, too. I should give you guys a shout out. Minister of Defense, thank you for the love. Dirty 50, thanks for being here on the stream so much. Of course, we got Lady. We had a lot of subs, especially yesterday, so I want to give you guys love. Freak Master, Marky D with the 5 gift subs at the start of the stream. Thank you, Marky D. Running back Eddie with the love. Yesterday we have Wakanda Gaming with the giving a sub. Toma Doc, thank you Toma Doc. Hasium Isotope, Silent Assassin, Papa Lyco, and Psycho Style. That's all the recent subscribers of the channel. Thank you so much, guys. All right, let's see what Reina's all about. Let's get into it.
Attitude in the right way. And I feel like they nailed everything there. And I'm happy to tell you that the gameplay is also very, very interesting. And it's certainly
MK's main problem is just the net play, right? The rest of it was fine.
Also showed this where it was like
these graphics
it was
are
a
sick,
blend
though.
of Heihachi
For real.
stuff, and then waifu
These graphics are out of this world.
Strings, knowledge checks, stances. And as I was trying her out, I was like,
all right, here we go. I want to see him actually playing. I'm sorry.
Again, take everything very soon.
There we go.
In gameplay.
This rage art is so
sick. You'll see
sick,
what I mean very soon. But again, such an amazing rage art. In my opinion, the best rage art in the game. It has so much personality and intensity to it. Bagoosh, and man, the Heihachi visual there. So slick. And there's going to be a lot to break down with this character. That's her wave dash. So yeah, she has wave dash, and you already know she has an electric.
So
and
she has regular crouch dash, and then she also
like
has down forward 3 easy crouch dash. She has both. The easy crouch dash, you can't get electric from the easy crouch dash. Maybe you can in heat. In heat, you might be able to get it.
She has a Heihachi electric. Interestingly, again, just like Lydia, she has a lot of stances going back and forward, and a lot of moves where she can transition into those stances. And just
I didn't even notice that. Is he really?
Something like 1-1-2 stance,
Mason
into
S
attack,
on
into stance,
or Mason
another
Salts.
stance.
I like that. That's a funny Mason Salts on
just like Lydia.
On YouTube says
Demon
that
Paw into stance, 1-1-2 into stance.
Akuma's in the background
like
of the stage.
Lydia.
You know, I played on this
But
stage a couple times. I didn't even
Heihachi
notice.
Has down for the 1-1, down for the 1-2.
We don't know.
has an
Shorts
electric,
uploaded. We're
has a
waiting
wave
for the
dash to
demo too.
realign.
We don't know. It might not come
And
out
just
until
like
the morning.
Heihachi seems to have
We might have to
quite
wait till
weak
tomorrow
lows.
morning. Shorts uploaded.
But doesn't share Heihachi's power mids, like forward 3, demon uppercut. Her forward 4 is weaker. Her
We don't know if it
forward
comes
3,
midnight
wave
today
dash
or
doesn't
tomorrow
launch.
morning early. But tomorrow
It's
morning
a
they
heat
have some
engager.
type of
She
Tekken
seems to
talk or
focus
something
more on
scheduled,
pressure
right?
and heat
So I think that
engagers
maybe it's
and
tomorrow
pressuring
morning.
with different stances rather than outright launching.
Sorry
the
to everybody that
opponent.
wants to play tonight really bad. That's
And
me
then
guessing.
has a
I don't know
ton
for
of
sure.
Cartwheels and acrobatics and tricky strings to catch you off guard. Very
Man,
much
we got some
like you would
regular
expect
viewers
from
already
a
on the
waifu.
YouTube. I'm starting to recognize names already. That
And
didn't
has
take
a
long.
strong space control.
Thank you, guys.
You're gonna see the stuff. Strong homing attacks. So I just want to say, very unique character. Very interesting. Certainly never seen a character with an electric have all of this different shenanigans going on. So this is good. Very unique. And so here the electric.
He's a Kazuya player too, so he probably
Again,
can do
when
some
she
of the
wave
harder
dashes,
combos.
unique to her, electric spark effect.
Because he plays only. I think he only
When
plays
she
Kazuya.
waves.
Does he
What's
play anybody
really
that's not
slick,
Kazuya?
really
I've only
cool.
ever seen this guy play Kazuya.
Interestingly,
At least in tournament.
she can press down forward 3 to do a wind god step, which is basically a crouch dash, but an easy mode. You don't do the technical crouch dash input. You just press down forward 3. And again, I don't know if there's any other distinction here other than it's easier to do. But that one doesn't have a spark effect. Is this for beginners? And then if someone's doing a legit crouch dash, you get the spark effect. I just don't know. But that was an interesting distinction.
I think that this might have been, you know how we had the
Again,
closed
and here
event
you
in
see,
LA
just
area
like
with me,
Heihachi's
Rip, and all the guys.
electric,
They
it
might have
will
had a
not
similar
take
event
an
in
average
Europe or
size
something like
or a
that.
smaller
Because this
character
is direct
low
capture
to
footage
the
that he
ground
has.
in terms
You know what I
of
mean? He must have gotten this
linking
permission from
and
somebody.
chaining electrics. So this is just like Heihachi. So yeah, I was trying stuff. Thunder Godfist does not bound. Has 2 different extensions. So here I realized, like, okay, so I figured immediately it's just like
I'm assuming
Heihachi.
that Bandai Namco
So then I
Europe
switched
hooked
to
him up.
King. But you can also do this on Paul, Brian, Fengwei, larger male characters. And suddenly you can link them close to the ground. See? So just like Heihachi. And this is where I got so envious. I wish my boy Kazuya still had this. Yep. Just like Kazuya in network
She's got the Kazuya combo from Beta 1.
4 electrics into a heat burst bound. Right, so she has a very strong.
Look at the damage, by the way. Look at King's life bar. He took 40% already.
Juicy big hitbox, and it's very fast.
That for real looks like an like a real electric combo.
It's yeah, it gives her ridiculous combos, but only on certain characters. Right, so it's balanced in that way. She can't do these electric links on most characters. So
I mean, they told us Jun Kazama was dead for years. Ace Khan. How long did they tell us Jun Kazama was dead?
Electric, and I think she says like Heihachi's.
They lied to us. Jun Kazama wasn't dead.
God, my voice is so wrecked. Still sick, by the way.
Oh shit, I missed it. Where?
But so here,
Fuck, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna try to see what you're talking about. He said right there, Akuma. Go back.
Only on it's.
Talking about the statue? Is that what you're talking about, the Akuma statue?
Yeah, it gives her ridiculous combos, but only on certain characters. Right. So it's balanced in that way. She can't do these electric links.
I don't think that's what the statue was in Tekken 7, right?
It's not exactly like Kazuya would do it in network test. But I love her electric, and I think she says like Heihachi Seria? God, my voice is so wrecked. Still sick, by the way.
That looks a lot like
So
what Street Fighter am I thinking of? He has a stage that has that. It's not like a dojo like this, but it has a similar statue in the background, I think.
I do show off 6 electrics at some point here as well. I'm gonna post that to YouTube as a separate clip if you just want to see that.
Okay, Chad, let me tell you how much I'm convinced that Heihachi can still come back. You know how the Raven line Heihachi Mishima is dead. You know the line or whatever, that famous line where he was fucking wrong as hell? Tell me why Raven does that again in Tekken 8.
A lot of people have said like,
he for real goes to Victor says Heihachi Mishima is dead.
Tekken 2 theme, but I don't hear
I'm like,
that
you sure,
myself.
motherfucker? You said that last time. You were wrong.
So
wow.
You're starting to see like some
that was almost
here.
wall to wall. The combo he just did. Did y'all see that?
This, as I don't want to bore you guys to death with the combos here.
You're not boring. You better keep doing these combos, man. You better keep on doing these goddamn combos. That's not boring.
Just gonna see. Did we skip the 6 electrics? Because that's always fun to watch.
Bro, I'm still laughing about Law saying, I hate rich people. That shit's so funny.
There we go. 6 electrics, 71 damage.
I hate rich people.
Thunder Godfist. We're gonna skip a little bit here. I had so much fun doing her combos, and this is her heat smash. 2 heat smashes, obviously.
His delivery is too funny.
One normally like that.
First he starts
swinging
the nunchucks.
And again, she has a lot of stances.
I hate rich
so
people.
down forward 3 was the easy mode crouch dash.
He's played for a long time Mason so he can do that. And he plays nothing but Kazuya, like I said. He for real only likes to play Kazuya. So best believe that he does electrics all day long every day.
Into stance.
What's up, Tekken Club? How you doing?
Access to from a lot of key moves. Like
we're today watching the videos that many other YouTubers and other influencers have put online and learning more about Tekken 8.
And you're going to see some very interesting things soon with this stance.
Oh, I should give you guys the link to where the videos are. This one, my bad guys, real quick. This one, just so y'all can show main man love, and I should be following him too. So let's do that. This is the rule, right? The rule is we gotta follow. Okay, am I already followed? Well, I'll give him a like at least. I haven't done that yet. I guess, right? Because it says join. It's just the which one? Okay, so that means I must be following him already. Cool. All right.
And her Demon Paw is really good.
Bro, nobody's talking about Leroy, but he might be good.
Demon
I don't know.
Comes out super quickly, obviously.
Nobody's really talking about Leroy right now.
And you're going to Sentai, it's +2 on block.
In our closed event, I don't think anybody even touched that character.
You hit confirm. Oh, I hit. You go into Sentai, and you get a guaranteed Sentai free, which is a homing high. That's +1 on block heat engager. So again, you do Demon Paw. Oh, it was blocked. I take a
probably anti-mage, but he has some new Heihachi moves and stuff.
Sentai free.
I think that he'll still be fun to play, but he's probably not going to be that powerful.
Very strong Demon Paw. And then her 1-1-2 is a flash punch and strong jab range, by the way, just like her dad. Strong jab.
Oh, that's true. So the chat points out that Lyra was already playable in
1-1
CBT2.
and down for the 1-2, which is the
So
Chrome
that's exciting
Dome
because we
heat
kind of already
engager.
know a little bit about
Both
what
are
he can
natural
do.
combo, just like Heihachi. Chrome Dome is mid-mid and -14 on block. So very much like Heihachi. And I love the Chrome Dome, but it's inserted into a string. And her flash punch does 23 damage, just like Kazuya and Devil Jin's.
I have to
And
imagine
she
that
can
they
go
don't
into
want, they, or
11
they
on
designed
hit,
Kuma
gets
and
a
Panda
mix
to
up.
be like only okay. They never
So,
designed them to be that
just like
powerful.
Lydia.
They're just there as
Both
like,
of those.
not really like completely comic relief. Like they're playable characters, but they're not meant to win the whole Tekken World Tour like fucking crazy ass Rangchu. All right.
So here I'm doing
Rangchu's just
some
a nutcase.
combos Again. We're gonna skip
How'd you do
this.
that, Rangchu?
So again, this was recording I did at the offices, so sorry it's a little bit all over the place. So here I tried down for 1-1 and down for 1-2. And you can see down for 1-2.
He's now down. His down for 1-2 instead of being slap for her. It's now slap. It's a headbutt. It looks cool.
28 damage. Heat
You know that
engager.
Mishima's
So
got to be doing
very
headbutts. I don't even know if
powerful
she's
option.
really a Mishima, but Mishimas have to do headbutts. That's just a rule. You don't do a headbutt, you're not a real Mishima.
And jab reach,
Even
as
Lars
you
has a
can see
headbutt.
here, and down for 1, very respectable. So just like Heihachi there.
Yeah, that is kind of sad. He won.
And if you
Probably one
wondered
of the
where
hardest tournaments that
Kazuya's
a
old
Panda player
school
could ever
Hell
win,
Sweep went,
and
double low,
he made some
CD4-4.
money, but
They
it wasn't
gave
a
it to
life-changing
Reina.
amount of money. You know what I mean?
That's why Kazuya now does low into this useless jumping high kick that serves no purpose. Reina has a double low. Gives +2 on
Oh,
hit.
she has
doesn't
Kazuya's
knock
double low.
down.
What the fuck?
Even on counter hit.
She has
does not
Kazuya's double
knock
low hell
down.
sweep just because? Oh, but it doesn't do
And it
anything.
has a hell sweep. Hell sweep 2. CD4-2. 28 damage. -1 on hit. But also puts the opponent far away.
It's like a
At
good spacing for
-1.
her.
So completely resets neutral here.
It's pretty good for just
They're
staying in their face
only
because even though
-1,
you're only
basically
-1, like
neutral,
you
they're
barely have
far
time
away
to
from
be
you.
ready for whatever she's gonna do
Basically
next.
neutral, right?
If she does the right move, your jab
So
won't work anyway.
You get no vortex, you get no pressure, but you get true damage. There's no recoverable health, as it didn't knock down into a launch or whatever.
I don't really pay attention to that, but
So,
some moves,
interestingly,
take
her
all your
lows
life,
are
like
on
take
the
real life,
weaker
and some
side,
moves give
just
like they take
Heihachi.
recoverable
So she
life.
has a hell
And
sweep,
so
but is
a
it
move that
strong?
only does
No.
28 damage but takes all real life,
would not
that
say
might have
so,
more
but
value
she
to
has
it
a
just
hell
because of the fact that they can't get that health back.
But it's a completely unique hell sweep. Makes me think more of Lars.
Damn, the axe kick, the
Although
angle's
Lars
crazy.
is
Do you
much
see
more
how
around
do you see
start,
how
but-
high she lifts the
and
leg?
Lars
Goddamn.
doesn't have a wave
She kicks high.
So this is a very unique hell sweep. I thought most of her low options felt pretty weak. But
What's
from
that?
what I saw,
GG.
again,
What's
pinch of
this?
salt. But it would fit the Heihachi identity, part of her. And there
What
you
the
saw
fuck?
stance into move into
Is this a
stance.
joke?
But this feels so Lydia. 4-4-2.
I guess not. It's real. Is this a remaster?
One plus two
Okay,
Demon
so
Breath.
apparently right now this just happened. I might as well show it to you guys real quick, and we'll go back to this video. Apparently, like I'm gonna retweet this. There's a remake of Broken Destiny or an update of Broken Destiny. What is this? Is this a remaster? What the heck is this? That's random. Oh, here's the details. Oh, it's free for PlayStation Plus? Oh, PlayStation Plus Premium. Huh. All right, that's random. Well, there you go.
Just like Heihachi's. Works on the wall. They hit the wall. Electric Demon Breath works for huge
random.
damage. 12 frames
Today,
startup.
that was
-1
40
on
minutes
block,
ago.
Just like Heihachi. Chunky damage.
Yeah, I
Her
don't.
forward four
I
is
mean,
not
hey,
as strong
you know,
as her
I didn't
dash.
ask for Victor
+2
either,
on block.
but I was happy when he
Heihachi
came
says
when I got him.
+4.
I definitely did not
I don't
ask for
think he
Noctis
did
with even
anything
better
on
moves.
crouch. And
I was already
countered
fine with
knocks down
Noctis.
into her super amazing Gena stomp. I love that animation. Total domination.
They gave me something I didn't know. I honestly I didn't even
And
know that I
huge
wanted
damage, as you can
Victor
see.
until I saw him. When I
Super
saw his
cool.
trailer, I was like, yes, I wanted. For real, I didn't. They gave me something I didn't even know that I wanted.
Here we have some more combos. Looking at the move list, Unsoku.
He has a
as
short- what the
fourth
fuck?
stance, I believe. Only had 2 options.
Why does she have a
mixing
geese
low
move?
and a
Y'all see
mid.
that?
Kicks.
That definitely is a Geese Howard move.
Sentai move.
Rashomon! Oh, but
Sentai
come
2.
on. You can't call it Rashomon and then have it be a whack-ass
That's a
mid.
safe mid, but you mix with Sentai 3.
That's not the
which
real
is a
Rashomon.
+1 on block high heat engager. I mean, she has so many moves from Sentai, so plenty of mix-up opportunity there. That's back 3-4, I believe. Evasive stance. But had a couple of options. And again, tricky shenanigans. She can do that
She
as
has...
well if she wants
What
to.
the fuck? How come nobody's talking about this?
Again,
She has Soul Calibur movement?
be-
What
again,
the hell? How is that
But
possible?
had a couple of options.
What the fuck?
Sentai, so plenty of mix-up opportunity there.
How is
That's
nobody talking about
back
that? She
3-4,
has Soul
I
Calibur
believe.
walk.
Evasive
What?
stance.
That's
But
crazy.
had a couple of options. And again, tricky shenanigans. She can do that as well if she wants to.
Bro, that might be
But
super
again, it has to
good.
be stressed like
Holy
a million
shit.
times during this video. I did not have time to check the entire move list. So these are early first half hour first impressions.
How
Must
is
be
nobody
stressed
talking about the
50
fact that she can
times.
Calibur walk? That's crazy.
Sentai free, very strong.
Is that like hypnotist stance or does he have control over it?
Okay, electric combos. All right, she can do triple electric
Maybe.
Into
It could be
back
like
four.
Yoshi spin stance. It could be.
reliably. So she can triple electric bound like that. Doesn't need a heat burst. That's pretty significant. But again, it's going to be against larger characters. But still, you know, it's significant. Very damaging combo route. And very reliable.
He could do the 2-2-2 there instead of doing the 3
Back
dash
four
jabs. He could do
safe
dash
on
jab,
block.
dash jab,
Not
2-2-2,
on
and that would
mid.
probably splat.
No, wait, it's a high? It is a high. Okay, my bad. But safe on block.
We don't know yet, Anime Jane. We're hoping that it comes out tonight
that's
at
her
midnight.
Final God
but
Fest. Has two
because
options.
they've said that they're gonna
So
do a
CD1
Tekken
into
Talk style
either an
thing
axe
tomorrow
kick that
morning,
slams him down on
my
the ground,
gut
or
feeling
like he
says
did in the
that tomorrow
trailer,
morning
a
is when we're
huge
gonna get
hook
it.
kick
But if we're really
from
lucky, it
far
comes out
away.
in like 4 hours.
And that can wall
If we're
flip.
lucky. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna sleep on it at this point. I'm probably gonna just sleep and wake up in the morning. Hopefully, I wake up in the morning and the demo is just there. That would be nice. Of course,
God,
Wakanda
there's
Gaming.
so
Everybody wants to play
many
the
combos
demo.
here. So this is a low. I think this was Damek 2-2.
That's big news that we're gonna have a demo. You know,
And
we didn't know
again,
we had.
Not a
2 days
super
ago,
strong
nobody
low.
knew there was gonna be a demo.
-3 on hit. Double low.
So I get it. What's up, David G? How you doing? What is good? Today we're checking out some of the amazing footage
And
from
this
some of
is
the
back
other
to
creators of Tekken 8. Right now we're looking at
amazing
Main
space
Man,
control
SWE, and so what he
Super
has to
long
say
range mid,
about Reina.
+3 on hit,
It's
-9
been
on
very
block.
insightful so far. I
Doesn't
definitely
have
learned
a
something
counter
about
hit
Reina that nobody else
property.
was really talking about,
But
which is that
still,
she
like, the
has
way you control
basically like
space with
a
this.
modified like
Note the
like
reach of
hypnotist
this move.
stance.
And again, you know, it's homing mid.
It makes me think of like Soul Calibur movement. But she's got a lot of other stuff too, of course, electrics, and she has
Like, you
easy
can't
stuff.
tell
That
me
back
that's
two
not
is
a
definitely
solid
Kazumi
move.
back two. That's 100% better Kazumi back two. Maybe
So
it's whack on block.
really like this attack.
Oh, it doesn't wasp block.
Reminded me of a Lars back one, but no counter hit property.
Mm.
And this move has more reach, bigger hit.
That seems like a good move. Oh, when she does Stonehead, she gets a wasp block. Of course, every Mishima gets stopped.
Another child of Heihachi's. This is fitting that
Yeah,
all of
right
his
now the
kids
demo
would have
only
an
has.
attack of that
I've already
type,
forgotten the 4 characters. But it only has 4 characters right now. Does it say it on the? Oh yeah, Jin, Kazuya, Paul, and Nina. I'll play Paul.
I guess they could always.
For
fill out
stages,
the
we get
roster
Urban
that
Square
way.
at
Tekken
night.
Oh,
We get
Tekken 9.
Yakushima
Oh,
and we
here's
get Sanctum.
another,
Those are the stages we get.
illegitimate child.
There's
of
also
Heihachi's.
Chapter 1 of Arcade Quest, Chapter 1 of the story, Super Ghost Battle, Versus, and then Gallery. But not all of the Gallery, just a little bit of it.
So here you see the Demon Paw. Plus
Get to do
2
Ghost
on
Battle.
block
That's
when I
good.
do
Ghost Battle
Sentai.
might be a way to get nice.
That's 1-1-2 Flash Punch into Sentai mix-up.
I feel like if you just play Ghost Battle every day for like 2 hours or something like
Very
that, when the
strong.
real game comes out, you'll be pretty good.
Guaranteed and hit confirmable.
They
Demon
did
Paw
Tekken 6
Sentai
PSP also? That's random. Hey, so this might be that rumor.
36
Does anybody
times.
remember this rumor going around that said that
So
Tekken
again, like,
8
very
was going to
strong
somehow
Demon Paw.
let you play
I thought.
old Tekken games inside the
Again,
game and
not
old
so much
Cowboy
like
games. Has
Heihachi
anybody heard this
mids to
rumor? I
launch
feel
you,
like
but
this
more
stuff that
like
we're
heat
seeing
engager,
is slowly
stance,
pushing
pressure,
towards that rumor.
String pressure.
I wonder about that.
More that route, whereas Heihachi, her father's was always more about I straight up launch you, or I just counter hit launch.
Oh, thank you, Necromancy Black and LZ1212 as well for trying to let me know the characters. You guys are too kind. Hey, community, man, I hope y'all are all really happy.
So string here. Back.
I'm looking forward to when you guys can all play the demo. That way you don't have to listen to my dumbass talk about Tekken anymore. You can play all you want. It's coming. That day's coming soon. What's up, Josh? Then you'll come listen to me when you want to get better. That'll be the next step. You'll be like, man, I want to get better. Let me go talk to Smokey. I'll be waiting for y'all when that moment comes. Don't worry.
Stands. And this is while standing 2. So this is Heihachi while standing 2.
I forgot about that. The scrub man drama.
Just like the old man. Evasive. Mid,
oh, that shit was too
heavy
funny.
frames on hit.
What did he say? He said, "Shut up, hella scrub man."
Also has a countered property.
The thing is, you can't even say nothing because it's knee. If knee calls you a scrub, what are you gonna say? No, I'm not. It's knee. He'll 10-0 your ass.
Doesn't launch, but gives 14 frames. Where the opponent
knee will 10-0 the fuck out of you, and then still call you a scrub.
Like, oh yeah, they gave her a perfect electric.
So counter hit throws right now. I don't know everything that you can counter hit throw, but yes, if you grab the startup of a move, I believe that counts as a counter hit throw. You might also be able to counter hit grab the recovery of certain attacks, but I don't know if that requires it to be a punish throw or if there's something to it. But there is times where you can grab while someone's recovering from something and still get it to count as the special counter grab.
It's gonna be her down.
And that needs more research. All the things that you can counter grab.
Frames here, where the opponent can't block, but the opponent is recovering crouch.
Yeah, for real. It doesn't matter how good you are. If he tells you you're a scrub, you have to listen to that shit. You can't even complain.
So this is where they want you to do down forward 1-2 into heat engager. So down forward 1 chrome dome.
Doesn't matter if you can do electrics every time like main man. You can do electrics every time and he calls you a scrub, you're a scrub. You have to hold that. Yeah, all crouch throws are unbreakable. That's one I already know. So all crouch throws are unbreakable. They do a little bit less damage, but that means you have guaranteed crouch throw setups. That shit's huge. Also, some crouch throws are heat engagers. That's cheap. So imagine Dragunov forcing you in a crouch and then grabbing you, and then bam, he's already heat mode in your face that fast.
So that's a very strong option. So the while standing 2 is really good. Not as strong as Heihachi's, but
Dragunov's gonna be doing that. Trust me, that's gonna be one of his main party starters. He's gonna crouch grab your ass and be in heat. You better block.
And this is so interesting. She has like waifu style down forward 2.
Then he has the nerve to have his heat smash be basically better running 2. That's crazy. Better running 2 with no running input. Yeah, you better block.
That comes out at 15 frames and is -12 on block. So it's very interesting. Like Mishimas tend to not have a type of attack.
Yeah, back throw is always good though. You need back throw to be good because otherwise stupid shooting spring kick gets you good. Like King spring kick, fuck that. You need to be able to back grab him when he does that because that move is dumb.
Who cares?
The
she
special
has electric, which
King
is
spring
faster
kick is
if you
obnoxious.
execute it properly. But there's a crucial distinction here, or two of them, that electrics can be unreliable due to the mechanical skill involved. A down for 2 you'll always nail. That's baby execution. But also, if your opponent does an attack that's recovering in crouching position, which is quite a lot of attacks, and especially
is it gone? Wow, I didn't know. King lost his special spring kick?
Or, moves where they crouch. An electric will always get
weird.
By
So what does he do now when you do spring kick? He does the regular spring kick that every other character does? No way.
Down for 2 is actually quite the blessing. Strong whiff punish.
Wow, that's weird.
All of those moves. So for whiff punish, she has an electric, but she also has a down for 2, waifu style down for 2.
That's to me that's strange.
Interesting. And again, as you see here, -12 on block.
I guess they don't want you to wake up in this game anymore. They're taking away all the good wake up attacks. That was one of the best wake ups in the whole game. The special spring kick, you had to block that shit, or else.
God, my goddamn.
I can't even think of how many times that it's a final round. last pixel someone against a
and
king
here I'm
player, and they do
trying.
that wake up and they win. I've seen that happen
I think
so
I get
many times.
one attempt where we electric
That's just basically a
goes
sure
over
you
king's head. Here we are blocked. There you see. I did a pretty quick one. Goes over his head. So that's when you sort of realize, like, okay, this is not
that
gonna
move looks
work.
good. Is that a back two?
Throw goes over the head as well.
Or no, that's a sidestep too? Is that what that is? That looks hella good.
It's a really cool string. I think this was upward 3-1. High mid, but it's only -5 on block. Natural. Geesh. And of course, beats lows. Evades lows due to the jumping.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Nature,
that looks like a
so
good
low
stay in
cut.
your face kind of move.
That's pretty cool. Would have been better to have it mid, but still, it's a pretty cool string, I think.
That shit would be cheap if it was mid. You better be able to down jab or something.
Forward 3, heat engager.
She has 2 axe kicks, 4-4-3 and 4-4-4.
Let's see, even more electric combos. So
He's just scrolling
many
through everything. Just let it
electrics.
play, man. What are you doing? Just play the damn footage. It's only 20 minutes of stuff.
Down 2 is a
See, this is the thing you gotta watch out for when you're someone that makes footage. What's boring to you is not necessarily boring to the audience. We want to see all this.
And it's neutral on block, 15 frame startup.
Just as it's boring to him doesn't mean it's boring to
So
us.
it's
You
not
know?
a bad move.
Even me, I played the game and I still want to see all this.
It's quite a lot of damage on counter it.
He said it's like watching a WWE match a little
and
bit.
She had so many like
a little jarring.
cartwheel shenanigans, kick strings
Yeah, I guess
that
so.
I didn't pay much attention
No, it's almost
to.
at the end of the video. No, see, man, he could have stretched his video another 20 minutes and he would have got more YouTube revenue too. So he's not thinking.
I spent with.
He would have had a 40-minute Reina video. People were like, yo, he has a 40-minute Reina video. They would have been sitting here watching the shit for hours.
So in short, seems like a hybrid of Heihachi and Lydia. Made me think of both of those.
All right, guys. I think I'm satisfied with that. So that's some of a look at main man's Reina. Once again, here's the video. Follow him, subscribe, and support him. He's almost certainly going to be putting out a shit ton of Tekken 8 content because he put out Tekken 7 content the entire life of Tekken 7. Like, for real, from day 0 of the game coming out up until to this day, he was putting out Tekken 7 content. He has about as many subscribers as I do, which gives you an idea of how long he's been doing this. So definitely support the main man and see what he's all about. There's one more person we have to watch. Who is it? Before we watch the rip stuff. Who's the other person that's playing Reina? Did I forget already? I definitely forgot. My brain is mush, chat. I've been doing so much footage and other stuff. You guys want to see the collector's edition, what it looks like? You can see that video on my channel, I guess. She's going to be popular, but she's going to be, I agree with Necromancy. I have the same take, which is that she's going to be very popular, but I think that she's going to be harder than people realize at first. At first, you're like, man, Reina, I love her. Haha. It's a girl Mishima. This is cool. And then I'm like, whoa, this is like playing a Mishima. I have to learn how to do electrics. And that's going to take a lot of people out of it pretty fast. But maybe not. Maybe Scrubs will be satisfied with the down forward 3, the easy crouch dash. Scrubs might be satisfied with just that because that's the easy crouch dash. You just press down forward 3 into 2 and you get Wind God Fist. It's not electric, but then they can do electric and heat mode, right? So let's say they're smart with their heat mode. Even if they don't know how to do an electric, they can at least put themselves into a mode where when they need electrics, they can do electrics for a little while until they run out of heat mode, something like that. So I think that has potential, and it'll make the scrubs happy too because as a scrub, man, you're like, oh, I can't do electrics, but now in heat I can. Woo! Yay! This is fun, and it might motivate you to try to be able to do real electrics too. So, yeah, Heihachi's pretty hard. I agree with that too, and I like that character, but I found him difficult to play. Maybe. For all we know, some of her regular move list that's not the Mishima stuff might be good enough that you can be a scrub and just do stances and beat people. Maybe. Because her stance, I'm definitely confused about her stances. If you just did nothing but stances on me for 5 games, it will probably take me 5 games to even understand what you were doing. Shoot. All right. Well, you know what, guys? I think how long am I streaming? Let's decide it based on that. Right now, about 2.5, 2:45. Okay. Let's see. Is there anybody else streaming Tekken 8 right now that can entertain y'all? If not, I'll keep going. So I'm gonna go check Twitch and I'm gonna see who's live. If there's someone live that's entertaining to you guys, then I'm gonna give a raid. But if not, I'll stream for a little while longer for y'all. Let's see what's up. Oh, I'm like one of the top streams already, I can tell. Fuck. There's nobody else. Only me? I'm the only person on all of Twitch streaming Tekken 8? What the fuck? How's that make sense? That's crazy. All right, well, I'm gonna keep going then, because that's not fair to y'all. I feel like somebody gotta be talking about Tekken 8 right now. So let's look at this Rip video. I'm down to do one more video before I go. Rip Tekken 8. I'm just loading up the VODs right now. Thank you to everybody for supporting the channel as always. I appreciate you guys. Probably Necromancy Black says everybody's taking a nap before the demo comes. That makes sense. But I think I'm just gonna stream for a little while longer, and then I'll probably sleep and just chill with you guys tomorrow. Here we go. So this is the Rip. Did he only put out one video? Whoa, that's weird. The Rip should have put out like 20 videos. He put out one video. That's it. All right, interesting. Well, this is Rip's video of him playing the full version of Tekken 8 with us. I'm surprised that this is all the content he put out. I expected him to put out much more. He was there playing as long as we did.
I was invited out to Bandai Namco's.
No, so David, if you ask me, I don't think so. I think the demo's gonna come in the morning, but I could be wrong. It's not. That's not verification. That's just my guess, David G. I'm thinking it's gonna come tomorrow.
Where the game build had all of the characters.
But I could be wrong. What's up, Nova Prime? How you doing, man?
Let us play the first few chapters of story mode and the art.
Oh, by the way, so this video is Rip's video. If you guys are not familiar with Rip's channel, I will link it to you. Go check it out. Looks like I follow him already, but I will go ahead and like his video because he deserves the like. And yeah, let's get into it.
Arcade Quest. They let us train the.
Is Reina your main? Maybe, cause you played Kazuya a lot and you can do electrics already, right? She might be good for you, but it's up to you. You got to figure it out. The thing about her compared to Kazuya is that Kazuya is more of like his style is more of like a wait and see and like a watcher. That's like a stick. He watches and he waits for his moment. Reina is like she's a party starter. She got so many stances that she can just get in your face.
Another video I'm working
you might really like her
as well, so make sure you guys check that out. But also,
I mean, you always got Kazuya as your backup plan too, Josh. So you're in a good place, I think.
Of what the final product of Tekken
is looking like. Even if you play Reina for like 3 days and you think she sucks, you could just play Kazuya, and Kazuya is hella good in this game.
Right? Because this is the
He's so good they had to nerf him one time already.
In the game at the same time.
He had the most broken string in the whole game. Remember that down 3-4 string? That shit was broken. What's up, Tento?
I might upload later.
You're gonna love Lars, dude. I'm telling you, Lars is so. Even if he's only an average character, he's so fun to play.
I think the big
takeaway. His new power crushes are scary too.
All characters that we've seen in the past games, moving on from Tekken 7 to Tekken 8, they've all been expanded upon, right? Much in the same way you've seen these other characters expanded upon when we've played the CBT and the CNT, etc., right? For example, Lee. Lee has just frames like crazy now. He's got a
I've seen it. You have to do a certain amount of floor bounces or something like that. Is that what makes it happen? I'm not sure what makes that occur. I just know that it has a wall stage property where if you bounce them into the floor in the right spot, or if you bounce them into the floor enough times, then the stage gives you like a free combo.
Intros, which is cool to see again, right? It's a nice throwback or a nod back.
Nah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. He's just down because he had the most broken move in the whole game. I don't believe that for a second. I think that Kazuya's mad good.
CBT and the CNT, but there's even more in the game, so it's very cool to discover these as we played along. Reina, she's got.
I'm telling you that he's just missing. He had the dumbest move in the whole game and he misses it. That's his problem right now.
She does have an electric though, and she does have a wave dash. So if you guys are Mishima experts, she's right up your alley. Victor, I would say, is more of a flashy character. I think he's going to be very flashy and he's going to catch a lot of people off guard very early in this game's life. But it's yet to be determined how all these characters play out and how strong they'll actually be when the game comes out. As for the stages, there are a couple of new stages out here that we have not seen at all yet, right? And I think the craziest thing was the space stage, right back behind me. The space stage actually has a transition similar to
I think it's great. Twilight Zone.
But beyond
I think that Yoshi already was really good in Tekken 7. He has the potential to be even better in this one. You might have to be a little bit smarter on certain things on defense because Flash only gives back 2-2 now, right? Instead of it giving what it gave before. So that's tricky. But that's like a general change to this game. If you notice, overall, outside of certain specific characters, counters are a little bit worse, and certain types of defensive tools are a little bit worse. Like Dragunov backswing blow now is a screw instead of a raw combo. Things like that, right? So yeah, Yoshi got that little nerf, but so many other characters got that same style defensive nerf that I don't think it hurts as much as it could hurt. What's up, Air Tula? Oh, you like Kuma? You're a Kuma monster. You're gonna have more Heihachi moves than you've ever before now. I don't know if that's gonna be good or not, but it's a thing.
The technical difference of that we'll figure out when the game comes out, I guess. Now let's switch gears and talk about Arcade Quest, which is basically a separate sort of story
this
mode.
This stage
in
is
the
cool.
game,
I just noticed.
right?
You see the
main
leaf
story
photo
mode,
in the
that's
background?
About, you know, the Mishimas and the actual story of the Tekken universe. This story mode is about you, the player, going to an
that's
arcade,
stuck in my head now.
learning to play, meeting people at the arcade, training up, forming a squad, you know, and
this is the
battling
thing
in
that fell the
tournaments
most
in
flat
these
that I
arcade
didn't expect to.
scenarios. So
I was
it's
just
sort of
surprised
like a treasure
how
battle mode,
people
except
just
if it
hated
had
the
a
avatar
story.
so much
Think
that they
of it
just
that
weren't
way,
impressed by
because
this
you get
mode.
to meet people in the arcades, you can battle their ghosts, there's dialogue
This
with
fell
them, there's a lot
crazy
of
flat.
fun. There are people that come in who are like total jerks, just like in real arcades. You know, people who think they're better than everyone else, and it captures a lot of the essence of what the arcade lifestyle was like, which is
No
super
doubt,
cool
Armor
and
Girl.
super
Thanks for coming
unique.
to hang out with
And it
us.
also
Who am I
ties
gonna
into the
play?
Tekken world too,
So I'm
right?
gonna play
this is
probably
something I
Victor,
talked about previously. I was playing one of
Azucena,
those F1 racing games, and I
Leo.
thought it was so cool that your career mode ties you into
Who
the real
else?
F1
I feel like I
racers,
forgot people
right?
already.
So
At
if
least those
this
three.
would actually get to the next level, like maybe the next game. or
No,
some
the demo's not
expansion,
out
this
yet,
would
Sherwin.
actually
We're
lead
all
to
waiting
being
for
like,
it.
hey, you're gonna enter the
This
Tekken
is
World
Rip's
Tour,
video.
and you're playing against
I'll
me or
link it to you
Arslan
guys
Ash or
one more
something,
time.
right?
This is Rip's
I
video
think
that we're watching right
would
now.
be
It's just his
absolutely
review.
Amazing.
We're
and I
still
hope
waiting for
that
the
they go
demo.
in that direction in the future. But the actual mode, the Arcade Quest, where you're at the arcade, you train up, you go to a different arcade, you train up over there, you know, and you battle the people over there.
How am I the only person
That
streaming
kind
about
of
Tekken 8
mentality
right
is
now? That's
pretty neat,
crazy
and
to
it's
me.
something I haven't really seen done in this way before, so I really enjoyed Arcade Quest, actually. Now, let me quickly touch on this Ghost Battle, right? We've seen Super Ghost Battle in the past. I used it a little
Yeah,
bit
Nerd
in
Job,
the
it's
past
for
as
real.
well,
Like,
but
you
it
even
was
have
kind of
people that are
whatever. I didn't really
scrubs
give
that
them
only
credit. I
play
thought it was
because
like,
they
oh,
care about the
slight improvement
outfits.
over what
You
you
got
had in
guys
the
that
past,
duck
right?
because they're scared of losing.
time
All that
around,
type of
though,
stuff. It's for
when
real,
you're
like being in an
this
arcade. It's funny
quest,
as hell.
You get to train your ghost. At the time, I was experimenting with Reina, and Reina, she has got the stance with the 3 button. So basically, you can hit forward 3, back 3, whatever, right? And you can do these different movements with her, and that's how kind of she moves weirdly.
I'm telling you,
across
the AI
screen.
in this shit is
So I was
crazy, for
experimenting
real.
with it.
If that's how you move,
right
see, then
before
that's how
I
she
got to
moves.
record this
She
Ghost
doesn't know how to back that. She
So
only
what
knows how to
ended
do
up
that
happening is
because
they
that's
said,
what
like,
you saw
hey,
her,
you're
right?
training your ghost now. Do what you want. So I started doing my own weird movement thing that I had come up with on the spot right then. I was like, oh, I can do these stance in this direction, and it just kind of makes her zigzag backwards, right? So I do that, and then the ghost immediately starts replicating that. And the ghost starts using that weird movement in this way that I had just created on the fly. And then I dropped the combo, and the
And
ghost
the next
would
time you
continually
do
drop the
their
combo,
combo,
in the
they're gonna
same
drop
place.
the until you
And then
start
when I learned to do the
getting
combo
better at the combo,
correctly,
they're gonna always
the
drop
ghost
the
picked
combo
up and
too.
started doing the combo correctly as well. So it's a very, very interesting mechanic. Like, I knew that it was going to be better than before, but I didn't see the potential in it until it started copying my movements exactly. This is the best Ghost Battle feature I've ever seen.
It's so
Let's
good,
switch gears,
for
though, and
real.
talk about the story mode, which is a big step up from Tekken 7, right? So if you guys have not seen it yet, I did put up a first look of Chapter 1. Make sure you guys go ahead and check that on right up there, top right of the screen. But most importantly about this, right, there's no narrator. And I think that was the biggest thing that dragged down Tekken 7's
Victor's
story.
too fun, child.
And the
I'm
fact
so
that there's no
addicted.
narrator, it just makes
I'm so
everything
addicted to
much
Victor that
better.
I'm disappointed.
The level of polish has increased dramatically, right? There's way more polish here, way more action-packed.
Hey, Gary
way
Angel,
bigger
I'm not
scenes, way
Justin, though.
cooler cutscenes and
We were
slow
watching
motion
Justin
more in
earlier,
7.
but I'm not
So
Justin.
it's
I'm
just
spooky.
everything that they hadn't done in Tekken 7 is now taken
But
up
yes,
a notch.
Gary
And I
Angel,
mean
we're
a
all
big
waiting for the
notch.
demo.
I
All of
played
us
a
are
few
waiting.
chapters of it. I can't wait to see how much more there is in the game. Like, the length of the story is really going to be a deciding factor of how much I actually like it.
But yes, we were watching Jay Wong's videos earlier
a few
too.
chapters, and it felt like I was already 75% done.
Now
with the
watching
game.
Rip.
So
He's talking
if
a
it's
bit about
actually
the game.
much longer than that, like let's say it's 8 to 10 chapters long, then I'm gonna be very interested. To
It's
see how the
gotta
whole
be
thing
because
holds
we
up,
made
right?
the chapter
But
4,
without a
and
doubt, it's
I
already
feel like the
gonna be
story
the
had barely
best story that
started
they've done
at
in
that
any
point.
Tekken game
So this
ever.
it's gotta be hella
And
long.
last but not least, Tekken
And that was like
Ball
maybe
is
an hour,
back.
I think, of playing the
Not a lot to
story.
say here,
I
we've
think I
already
played the
seen
story
in
for like
the
an
past,
hour,
right?
and I was only at
But
chapter 4,
I
and
will
it felt
say
like
that
nothing
having
had
played
happened
it
yet. It
myself
felt like there
now,
was still way more.
Heat engagers are a little bit weird in this mode, right? Because you hit it and then you're running in, but the ball's already traveling. And then I think I played against
GG said if
Victor,
the demo
and
doesn't
he
show
did
up
this weird
after
thing where
12:10
he
I
got the
sleep, that's a
string,
good strategy, to be honest.
and he shoots the
Honestly, if
guns
the demo
afterwards,
doesn't, for me,
right?
if the demo doesn't
So
show up by
what
like
ends up
9
happening
PST,
is
I'm done. I'm just
the
gonna
string
crash out
hits the
till tomorrow.
ball, and now you're
I'm having
with
more
ball
fun
come at
talking to you
but
guys,
while
if
you're
anything.
dealing with the ball, this guy is
Yes,
shooting
it
you from
does.
across the
It
beach or
has
whatever, right?
the coolest
So
one
it's
is it
like,
has Azazel's core.
doesn't really
That one's
fit
sick. I
the
want to play with
Tekken
that.
ball mentality.
I want to play
You know,
with
it's very
balls.
strange to me.
No, but I want to
And
play with
don't know
Sazo core. That ball specifically.
We'll see how that all plays out. But overall, Tekken Ball's back and it's cool.
Anybody else want to play with balls?
So that's basically it, right? Like, I mean, other things we've already touched on in the
Let me
past.
stop
And this
messing
time we
with
had a
y'all.
little more complete look at it, but it's still very cool. Practice mode, probably the best practice mode they've ever made. There's also like input lag settings, like per frame. which I thought was
I don't
neat.
know the Razor Gem. I hope so, dude. If Tekken Ball doesn't have online, I will be highly disappointed.
I didn't really
extremely disappointed if it doesn't have online.
Time.
It better have online.
But it's also avatar customization as well, right? So there's a lot of stuff going on in here in this game. But with that being said, let's talk about the pros and cons, right? Because now that I've kind of seen this full product of what Tekken 8 is,
it is.
I kind of
GGB. So GGB said that Tekken Ball is in the online.
What I don't like.
I hope that's true, bro. Because if so, that's
sick,
dude.
Let's start with the pros. We'll start with the pros, the good stuff, right? The graphics are pretty. They're fantastic, right? The starting roster, 32 characters, nice and big.
Oh, it was in beta 2 in the menu. Oh shit, hell yeah! I missed beta 2 unfortunately.
But there's also
I was at ECT the whole time. I was so sad.
A lot of those characters have this same old outfit.
Man, let me tell you, streaming is a blow. Think about how sad I was. I was at ECT working the whole time, streaming for y'all and doing Mortal Kombat commentary, and the whole time I was thinking, man, if I was home right now, I could play Tekken 8 all I want closed beta test. That's all I was thinking.
Right? There's
I was for real sad that weekend.
Pretty interesting for a decision. Especially considering how they've changed the heat system over the year. But
yeah, only a little bit, unfortunately, Jumanji. Not too many. Nobody at this closed event really played. Like, there's nobody like you there that can really show what Yoshi can do. We gotta wait till you get your hands on him so you can teach us.
Right before, it's limited to the PlayStation. Now, even us guys on the PC, we can get jukebox mode as well. That's a nice pro. And Tekken Ball is back, right? People want it, and we can play it online. Fantastic, right? All these things we wanted.
I'm glad. If for real it has online, I'm so glad.
Right?
That's great.
I think the number one thing for me is that there is still no full tutorial mode in the game.
Oh, hold on, I'll lower it. So Jumanji, I was saying that the closed event we had, there was no one there that was like you, like a Yoshi, like a true that knows how to figure Yoshi out. So we need you to play Yoshi and teach us. That's kind of where we're all at. That's the truth. Like without you or somebody like that, we're never gonna figure it out.
Creating tutorials for Tekken because they didn't exist in the game, and I think that this game is very difficult for fighting game players to get into. A lot of the mechanics don't carry over from other fighting games, so I'm a little disappointed that it's still not in the game.
Yeah, of course, bro. Pretty much, you already know, bro. You're one of the kings of Yoshi, man.
Similar to Guilty Gear or something, where it just lists everything off, like little text descriptions. You know,
two of the Yoshis I watch the most are you and the homie from New York who used to always go to the New York tournaments.
Easy for them to do, but
who am I thinking of right now? He's also really good.
Instead, they're opting to just have
that guy's, and he's only like fucking 19 or something. He's great. We're gonna be seeing him play Yoshi for years.
Essentially, with these different buttons, and it'll automatically do combos for you.
Okio, yeah,
right?
Okio. Like, pretty much, y'all are two of the Yoshis that I watch the most.
You should approach teaching people to play your game, but that's what they've decided to do here, right? I also don't know how the story mode is going to connect with players who
Detective Bong Hit says it's too easy. Do you want it to be hard?
Fantastic. You know, I love seeing
playing against players is the hard part. Try beating another guy. That's the hard part.
At each other. But I don't know how that's going to sit well. Or
I don't want to play a game and be fighting with how I play my character. You know, that's too much trouble. I want to be playing a game and fighting you. That's way more fun.
I'm still not sold on the heat mechanic.
Did he really? Twilight Zone? We might have to check that out. Twilight Zone said that iMusician has something out there.
Like when this game was
Is that just him reacting to the trailer?
It seemed like
the thing is, we're talking about we want somebody that has access. We want somebody that can play Yoshi for like an hour. Like this is what Yoshi can do.
Your flow in the stands around, like. You're going to really have to pay attention and learn all the different options, you know, because before you had multiple heat dashes and everything, and they've simplified all of that to the point now where it's kind of like a baby mode that I don't really feel has a lot of depth to it anymore. Like, it's still going to have some depth. It's going to have impact in matches.
Understood.
But I'm not sold on it as much as I was at the beginning of the year.
I think the arcade quest will, the Razor Gem. If you're trying to do something that's like the Street Fighter 6 World Tour mode, you should try Arcade Quest. That's the mode for you.
It's too simplified now, and I'm really concerned about how all the different characters are going to be able to manage it, right? And on top of that, it's still the chip damage.
Yeah,
right?
the new Leo's great.
Chip damage is a concept that I feel.
I don't know if she's gonna be as good as Tekken 7, just because right now in Tekken 7 she's like top tier, right? So it's hard to be top tier twice in a row. But she's gonna be good. She has a lot of very good new transitions to Bokuho also, and she has 2 new K&K transitions or 3 new K&K transitions. She can be a lot more stance heavy than ever before now.
But so many times I see it where you're chipped, and then they hit you with something and you die. So you never had a chance to recover that chip health. So the chip health might as well have been real damage.
Yeah, 1-4 going to K&K is crazy good. 1-4 was already a good string anyway.
Systems together, the heat system plus the chip
I wonder if she
system,
can get a combo. If like you know how you do 1-4 and it counter hits. You know how now when you counter hit a 4, it does that weird animation where you fall down. I kind of wonder if she goes into K&K if she can get a combo somehow or something like that.
Tekken 8 has a lot of cool stuff, right? It's got the story mode. It's got arcade quest.
No, I know Detective Bong hits. It's your opinion. I understand. I'm just telling you my opinion. My opinion, I don't want to have to fight and struggle with learning how to play my character the whole time. Obviously, I want to get better with my character as I go. But it would be nice to be able to, day one, play the character and at least have half of an understanding and not just be like, how do I play this? I can't do my combos. No. I find that not to be a fun way to play.
So many different options with like team battle mode, which is still not here. You had like the Tekken Force, which granted, now we have these other story modes, which are so much better than Tekken.
That's why I'm so happy these new games, they give you recommended combos and all that stuff, and then you can do the recommended combo day one. Later on, you'll find a better combo, but the recommended combo day one is good enough for you to do, your 65 damage or whatever it is that you need.
The roster of your game and experiment with their move list in a totally non-serious way.
God damn, her crouch dash move list is crazy. The move that nobody is using is the crouch dash 3. That crouch dash 3 electric thing must be dumb good.
I don't understand. But again,
I wouldn't be surprised if for her the crouch dash 3 is actually better than the regular electric. I wouldn't be surprised. And the regular electric has the same frame rate as Heihachi. But still, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm Rip. Make sure you guys click on that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. Boom.
I think so. It's definitely safe. There's no way it's unsafe. It might be plus. Maybe not +5 like fucking electric is. It might be like +1 or +2. And it crushes like crazy. If you stick out a jab on that move, you're going to get bodied. Oh, it's -9. All right. I'm way off. I for real thought it was plus. It crushes like crazy. All right, guys. So I think we've gone through like a lot of the footage that we can find out there. It feels weird to head out so soon, but I don't really see a lot else that I can really do until the demo drops. Outside just watching the same videos that we've already watched and that type of thing. So I think I'm gonna take a break tomorrow. If for some crazy reason tomorrow we wake up and disaster strikes and there's no demo, okay, then don't worry, guys. I'll stream tomorrow and we'll come talk some more and we'll get hyped together until the demo drops. But I doubt that. I'm assuming that I'm gonna wake up tomorrow in the morning and you guys are all gonna be playing the demo, and then later on we can come in the stream and hang out together and you can see me learn some Paul and we can play some arcade ghost battles or something like that. All right. So yeah, sorry to leave so soon, guys. Thank you for watching the stream for a little while. Thank you for watching all the footage that I put on YouTube. Y'all for real gave me a crazy amount of views. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. And that's it. We don't know, Don, bro. Sorry, man. I wish if I had an answer for you, I would give it to you, bro. We for real. That's part of why I'm even leaving, because we just have no idea. All right, guys, let's find someone to raid. All good, Detective Bong hits. If you want, check out the archives, and if not, we'll talk tomorrow. Tomorrow, once the demo drops, is going to be a great time for us to hang out together. Thanks for debating with me too, Bong hits, because I love debating about like thoughts about the characters and how to best learn Tekken and all that stuff. I love having those little debates about the best way to learn. So thank you for that too. All right, guys, let's find someone cool to raid. All right, let's see who's live right now that you guys will enjoy watching. I see right now, Tampa Never Sleeps, big tournament happening. Anything else crazy? What's happening on Capcom Fighters right now? Any Tekken streamers? Even if it's just Tekken 7. Is there any Tekken streamers right now that you guys want to watch? Let's take a look. No. Wow. That's crazy. All right, then. Fuck it. Let's go to Tampa Never Sleeps. We'll get them some love, everybody. They're doing a Street Fighter 6 tournament right now. So if you want to see some fighting game action, stick around. If you guys are heading out for the night, I'll see you all tomorrow. Whenever the demo drops, enjoy the hell out of that shit. Have a good time. And again, once you play the demo for a while, if you want advice on getting a little bit better, come in here and hang out with me, and we'll all work on getting better together. All right? All right. I guess I'm setting y'all free, everybody. I'm going to kill the YouTube stream now. Bye, YouTube. Thanks for watching. All right? I'll see y'all later. All right? And now I'm going to kill the Twitch stream. You're all free.